Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master this evening, or this morning, or this afternoon, wherever this finds you, whenever this finds you. Today, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, playing through the 2013, I believe, adventure Legacy of the Crystal Shard. It's been such a long time since we've done this intro. And this campaign is also drawing elements from the recent Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden adventure. So if you do intend on playing Rime of the Frost Maiden, this adventure or the session will contain spoilers from that, or at least may contain spoilers from it. So if you do want to play that adventure through still and enjoy it without any spoilers, you may want to come back to this another time. If you don't intend to play through Icewind Dale, if you've played through Icewind Dale, or you don't give a shit about Icewind Dale, well then welcome. Let me introduce you to the stars of the Legacy of the Crystal Shard campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we've got Andrew.
Oh, wow. Last to show and first to... Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew. I am playing Kola Hammerstone, Dwarven Priest of Clangeddon, Silverbeard. And I'm very glad to be back in the Dale after what feels like months.
Yeah, most definitely. For those listening at home, we have been away from this campaign at least on a regular basis for at least 2 months now, so it has been a while since we've had a regular session of this. Next up is Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm playing Grim Buckman, a newly 7th level wizard with a charm monster spell that he hopes to use at some point.
Gets a little fixated on one spell.
Oh, yeah.
Fireball was his last toy.
Oh, Fireball is great. Fireball is great.
Nice.
Oh, it's 76 damage, too.
Very nice. Next up is Mo.
Hi, I'm Morris. I'm playing Thomas Branner, who is an 8th level human fighter.
Nice. And last but certainly not least is John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I am playing Falcarel Hawkfriend. He is a multi-class character. He is a 7th level ranger and a 7th level cleric of Solinar.
Very nice. All right. So then, guys, it has been, we were talking before we went live that it has been a while since we last played this game. But who remembers what happened last session? John wasn't here, but the rest of you guys were. Let me see if I can give some visual aids here.
I remember, Bill.
I remember some Periton attacks, but I don't know if that was last session or the one before that yet.
I was there for that one. Those are the ones that almost dive bombed killed you. So.
Oh, that's it. Then it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time. Let me see here. I can find.
I'm cheating and I'm looking back in the chat history of Roll20, but I'm seeing Stormwing attacking, and I'm like, oh god, what the hell did we do?
Yeah. I remember what that was. Okay. So what happened last time is we had gotten lost on the way to the Goliath home that I keep forgetting what that's called. But yes, we were camping out, and we got a random encountered by a group of frost giants. And the hurry to leave and retreat. Most of us forgot their stuff, or some of us forgot their stuff, including the artifact that we were carrying.
Oops! Right. Oh god! Right. John's gonna be so mad.
Yeah, and then we flew away without our tent, and we had to camp. We still couldn't find our way to the Goliath place, so we had to camp out, and then we got attacked by the vampire gnolls, and that's when you had like the because it was the Griffin. They came up right next to the Griffin, so the Griffin got to attack.
Yes, I remember this. John, we basically have almost none of our shit anymore.
Yeah, I have my stuff, and that's about it.
Do I have my halberd?
You do, yeah.
Okay, then I can survive.
Does it feed you?
No, but it makes me immune to cold while I have it. So, well, not immune, but I can walk around the place without worrying about it.
Yeah.
Well.
And it's a speed weapon, so I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where we last left our heroes, I believe, was, let's see here.
And food. I can create food and water, so we'll be good.
Yeah. Not there. Where are we here? Not there either. Is this the one? It might have been. So you guys were. This was at night when all of this happened.
Yeah.
So what? Let's just pick up right afterwards then. What do you guys wish to do next? So you're currently lost somewhere near Sky Tower Shelter, and you know these gnolls had attacked.
Did we fly away or did we run away?
We
They
beat
drove
them
them
off.
off.
Yeah.
Actually beat them, yeah. So you haven't completed a full night's rest yet either then, because I believe this happened the night. So unless there's anything you guys specifically wish to do, then I think, John, do you have anything to help them sleep?
Well, I would assume that I did my create campsite thing when we...
Well, no.
rested.
So whatever you got prepared on your character sheet, remember, that's what you got right now. So,
Yeah.
did you? Well, you said you assumed. Do you mean that you did prepare that, or you?
Well, I mean, if I wasn't here, but Fackrell's like...
So just as a reminder, this is the way we work it is that whatever is on your character sheet when you come back, that's what's on there.
Okay, so they didn't
What the
have
hell? Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Fine.
so it works in my favor then, because I got a lot of stuff.
Okay, hold on here. Yeah, you guys have a lot of support now. Those giants haven't got a hope.
Yeah. Let's get them.
Well, I can patch up wounds if they like. I can create a campsite. I can create some food and water if we need it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a campsite created?
We
don't have anything to make a campsite with.
yeah,
so-
Yeah.
we were just sleeping in a crevasse.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. You guys
Yeah.
found natural things. Dave, look at this nice surprise too. Dave, can you hear us?
Morning.
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 Look at this lovely surprise. All right. So then, guys, what Dave? What we're just doing is picking up from where we were last time, which is sort of recovering from a attack by vampire gnolls.
Sounds appropriate.
So, who wants to break it to Dave? What happened with the what do you call it? With the artifact
In the tent.
and the tent.
Look at him already. He's
And the
like,
food.
oh god. Hope you weren't really, attached to those items, Dave. They're gone.
Yeah. We had to beat a hasty retreat, and some people forgot to say that they were grabbing them on the way out. So.
That sounds deflective in nature.
Hey, I grabbed my stuff.
To be honest, we'd never really planned for bug out. We'd always stayed and fought it out,
Very true.
which I think was tactically a bad idea. But
It seemed like with 5 or 6 frost giants closing in on our location, standing and fighting seemed like a suboptimal option.
I remember the last time we fought from.
Yeah, didn't one kill you, Mo?
flying through the air and
Yep.
landing in the sea, wasn't it, or on the
Yeah,
iceberg?
he killed you and then threw your body away. Okay, so then what we're picking up is just that for the rest of the evening. Let's see if anything else interesting happens. Well, I guess first off, are you guys intending on doing anything? You have driven the gnoll vampires off, but they definitely seem as if they are determined foes from what you fought before. Are you guys going to maintain your camp where you are, or are you guys going to try and relocate?
So my create camp spell, if we don't have any tents or supplies that it can put up for us, it creates the most comfortable environment that it can. Maybe in this area, put up snowbanks to break the wind to give us a little high place to bunker down in. But yeah, I can't really do much.
Shit.
So
Well, trouble is, we'd have to find somewhere nice, better in the night. And even then, the gnolls might find us because we can't go that far. So
You just hope that
I mean,
you're... Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
We driven them off once. I'm not too concerned about them coming back tonight. But
Well, they're undead. They don't tire, do they?
they'll come back tomorrow night, I think.
Well, if we stick it out and stay awake till morning, we could actually rest during the day. We know they won't attack us then.
Well,
We also won't be able to travel
I
during
was
the
just
day.
thinking, could we wait till morning and maybe the would the Griffins actually know the way home? Know the way home?
They'll be able to see better, right?
They have that has not worked thus far.
All right.
Yeah.
Someone has animal handling there, don't they?
Yeah, but if they don't know the way to home,
All right. Yeah, I think stick it out till dawn and then see if we can find our way to Sky Tower Shelter.
If I recall,
Right.
we've been giving you, like, when we've been rolling for you being lost, we've been including that you have a navigator with Griffin's ability to get home, but
All right.
yeah, that has been unsuccessful thus far.
Try it again.
So then, if there's nothing else tonight, then let's see if anything else interesting happens here.
Cola's pretty wounded. I should probably patch him up before anything happens.
Okay.
Cola, got any heal spells? Do you want me to?
It's still good. No, I used a lot of stuff last time. I have a Cure Light and a Cure Moderate available, however. So,
Okay.
but and a Cure Serious, but that's for emergencies only. Where is my? Here I am. Oh God, yeah, I'm low. Okay, I'll use a Cure Light and Cure Moderate on me.
Almost dead sounds like a pretty serious moment.
I'm not almost dead. I'm still half. I'm at half health. Okay, so 1d8. Okay, there's 6.
There we are.
Okay.
And where's my Cure Moderate now? I thought I had. Oh, do I not?
I've got a few cure lights stored up,
There it
so I'll
is.
use them.
I found it. There you go.
Okay.
It's 2d4 plus 3 for Cure Mod, right? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
that sounds familiar.
Okay,
Wow.
Here's a cure light for you.
Okay.
Another 4, so another 11 back.
And then I'll blow
There we
another- blow another one for Cola. Another 3.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Wow. Okay. We need to rest soon, but I'm good now. 4 to use.
All
I still got
right.
some backup, so
Tom is down by 8 as well.
okay. I'll pop cure mod on him.
Okay. Tom, are you down a bunch of Constitution right now?
Con, I'm down on.
I think he is.
I took some Dex stat drain,
Okay.
The statutes.
I just
and
I thought because you're Lex. Do you have like just a massive Constitution bonus?
yeah, I'm just checking. I've got.
I know you suffered some like a variety of different ability drains from undead before.
The cloak, as it gave me -4 Dex. I've got Typhoon is on -4 Con.
Yeah. One of those wraiths that we had like 2 sessions ago that we tacked at the campsite. They had like a con drain attack, if I recall.
Yes, that's why. Okay, I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out why
Yeah.
because I thought your hit point total was, or your max hit points were higher before. You're back up to 55 now, though, Tom.
Right, yeah,
So
sorry, let me,
Falco has cast a Cure Moderate on you. All right. Then, otherwise, you guys will rest for the rest of the evening. And with the coming of dawn, Dave knew that we were going to be rolling. Let's say 1 percentile roll is all I need from you, Dave. We're using, once again, our buddy George Straighton is to thank for whatever is to come from this. All right. Oh, boy. Now, 1 more percentile roll, please.
Sorry?
Well, for 1 more from Dave.
I like failed my set alarm check. It's probably going to go off tonight at 7:30, and so I don't have my hearing aid in. I didn't have time to eat or make tea, so I'm just like a disaster.
So it is a cold snap, so it's even colder this morning than what it was before. But fortunately, the precipitation... Give us one more percentile roll there, Dave.
Yes.
And it's snowing as well. So,
But you guys got it back.
it's that very light snow, though. Like with when you get those cold snaps, too, they don't tend to come with with a big blizzard or something like that. It's super fucking cold with some like little crystalline, snow that's coming down. So Falcor, as long as you're holding on to your halberd, you're going to be fine for the weather. But boy, oh boy, it is not nice for the rest of you guys, especially without the proper shelter.
If anybody needs some endure cold, I can do it for about 7.5 hours, but I've got 2.
Now you've got someone. Kola has both healing and herbalism, right?
I have healing.
No, right, but it's the combination of the two that has the higher. So that's why I asked about that as opposed to just healing. So that means that Kola, because you treated everyone will heal 3 hit points back overnight as well.
Include the typhoons?
No, because they are not people.
But you,
Typhoon would have healed. And who's got? We got rangers here.
Yeah, I'm a ranger with healing.
Mo, you can't go over your max. You're already at your max of 55.
Oh, wait, sorry, I am. Sorry, I thought I was one off. Okay.
So Typhoon would have healed 2 points overnight. So it's the same thing with Stormwing and with Girl and with Violet. Actually, for that matter, they all would have healed 2. So Typhoon is still injured. Stormwing is still injured. Falcor's down by 2. Kola's down by 5. What are you guys planning on doing with your day? Do you have rations for today?
I can create food and drink for the day.
Oh, great. Okay.
Likewise.
So this is basically Cola's been feeding us. I've been feeding the animals.
Okay.
So,
how long does it take you to prep your spells today for those of you who are spellcasters?
Mine are still prepped.
Yeah, so. Grim, I think you've still got, with that new spell, that'll take you 40 minutes just for that.
And the other ones, too, I could probably take some time to... I don't know. How much time do we want to take, though? I think I'm out of fireballs. Let me check.
Well, definitely get your fireballs.
All right. Let's see that.
Do you want to move?
You guys want me to go hunting for some fresh food while the casters are prepping their spells?
Yeah, it might be an idea.
Yeah, Cole needs 3.5 hours. I could go hunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could join you. I've only got like.
Remember, the more
3
people
spells
that go, the more it reduces the chance of finding game.
Oh.
Even if we have the hunting skill?
Mm-hmm. Hunting skill, remember, only increases the yield.
Well, we should probably get rations in case we run out of spells or... So what, just me and Lex, is that good, or is it...
Again, if you're taking more, that's fine. It decreases the chance of you finding stuff. If only one of you goes, you have a better chance, and it's not, the Icewind Dale is not exactly bountiful.
Okay. Well, you go ahead, Lex. I'll tend to other stuff.
Rolling dice.
How long is it going to take him to go hunting?
Just 1 hour for free, and then he can choose to go further afterwards.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna.
The second and third hour creates random encounter
chance. It's a 5% chance it reduces for every additional hunter beyond the first.
So can I? So I'll wait and see how long he takes to hunting before I determine how many spells I study based off that.
So the 1 hour is just part. It's assumed that you guys all have tasks that take up 1 hour in your camp every day. And it just depends on what things those will be. Some of you will be cooking, some of you will be packing up stuff, some of you will be getting firewood or whatever. During that time, one character can go hunt, or like as many as you want can take that hour to be hunting. It's just that it decreases the chance. You can also, Kola could forage as well, because there's still plant life and whatnot out there as well. But if you're not doing that hour, you can't spend that doing like spell prep or whatnot. You're assumed to be.
Oh, it's an addition. It's an addition to whatever they're doing.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to try
Okay.
and find some firewood and stuff.
'Kay.
That's my normal job.
Yeah. So let's do this. I'll go right to left here. So Lex, why don't you give us a percentile roll to see about finding game? Nothing for that first hour. Mo, give us a percentile roll for firewood. No, nothing right now. And then Cola, give us a percentile roll for foraging.
Oh, I hadn't said I was going to. Well, I probably should. You're
You
right.
got no reason not to. I mean, as long as someone else is taking care of the stuff in camp.
Yeah, and I can do well.
Oh, percentile roll.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We know you're successful on your herbalism check then. Okay. So, not much. No. John, let me see if there's anything you can do. You guys aren't near rivers. You can't fish.
I'm looking at my particular skills here.
Yeah. You don't have, yeah, I was gonna say, like, if there's, you could maybe start doing some leatherworking stuff, but, I mean...
I do have that, but
Yeah, if you're
we left
casting...
over-
So what does your spell do to create food and water? It's just cold
Okay,
food?
so I can create. It's highly nourishing, rather bland. I can create enough to feed. Looks like 21 human-sized creatures for a day, or I can feed 7 large-sized creatures like the griffins.
Okay. So between you and Cola, you guys have your meals covered.
Yeah.
All right. And then how much time do you need... what's the longest that you guys need to prep your spells?
Let's see, if I prep my spells, I'd only need 40 minutes.
Okay.
So I think it's me that'll be in the hang up. I'm 3 and I need almost all morning.
90.
Like three hours, you said?
3.5 hours I need.
Okay. So
I need
I
like
wasn't kidding.
It's 10 minutes per spell, right?
10 minutes per
level.
level per spell.
Per level.
Yeah.
Per spell, yeah. So I would need like 100 minutes for all my spells
Okay.
that I need to
So
get
it's
back.
less than what Cola requires. So
Yeah.
that means Lex could actually get 3 more rolls in for hunting, and Tom could take 3 more rolls for trying to find firewood.
Kind of need it.
Yeah, so Tom, why don't you give us 3 percentile rolls? Let's see if you can find
Cole,
nothing.
you're banking up on healing spells, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'll be grabbing a few cure lights, a few cure moderates.
Okay, I'll pop a few more Endure Cold just to keep us non-furred creatures warm.
Okay.
I actually almost rarely change up my spells, to be honest. I like when you find a combo that works.
Now, Dave, we were checking for. So we were checking for other hunting checks in because the guys, Andrew needs or Cola needs 3 hours to prep us for the spell. So do you want to spend 3 more hours hunting?
That creates random counter opportunities, does it not?
It does.
I think I'll pass it. Let's not tempt the fates.
I can
the
tell
way
you,
this morning
metagaming,
is.
I've already rolled them for. Mo spent 3 more hours looking for things, and I've already rolled them, and nothing has happened.
Oh.
But
No, I think Lex is still pretty cautious. He would head back after an hour.
Okay. All right. So then, guys, by mid-morning, do you have anything to create a fire?
no, firewood didn't come back, did it? I mean, I've got a handful of like kindling that I use for one of my spells, but it's not enough to start a fire or keep it going.
Oy. Okay. Then,
Do we need firewood more than we need food?
right now, yeah, it seems.
Yeah, food. Me and Cola can take care of the food.
Clangeddon's finest.
Hey,
Yeah. I'm just reading here. So what that means, if you're not able to get, you got one decent sleep off, but that'll be your last one until, or unless if you move.
So what I've done is I've prepped enough cure indoor colds for us non-furred creatures, so we could at least get a night rest if it gets really cold. But I'm saving those for either resting or something else happens.
Okay.
So
So what are you guys thinking for today then?
I think, try and find shelter, the Sky Tower shelter.
Yeah. Just get the beeline there if we can.
Okay. So you're
We
only
need
gonna
to
be,
recuperate and then have a plan for recovering our stuff.
yeah. You're only gonna be able to travel for half a what do you call it? Half a day. But it's not that far away. So, anyone have sense direction or no direction or direction sense? I can't remember what it's called.
I do have no
Lex says, okay.
direction as a spell.
Okay. Well, I'm asking about the skill. Unless you're casting the
Lex has-
spell, it's not coming up. So,
Lex has direction sense and weather sense.
okay, give us a direction sense check. Nice. All right. That's off to a fortuitous start. All right, let me get my DMG. So, you also have the Griffins, who presumably will know their way there.
Home.
Now, is there any thought to... Is the thought immediately to get to Sky Tower Shelter, or are you concerned about that Frost Giant group making off with that artifact?
Oh,
We are concerned with that, but I think we'd like to get the Sky Tower Shelter first.
Okay.
Get some.
Okay, so 50.
which artifact do they run off with?
One that randomly explodes with fire.
And my mask and a couple of other things. I think.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't you have your mask last time? I thought you used it last time. I thought you said that was one of the things that you had on you still. If you
okay,
thought it was something that you wouldn't have picked up in time, that's fine.
No, because I'd normally have it, it's sort of like attached. No, okay, on a case. So we lost the mirror. We lost
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
we lost the star, not the star stone, but the star thingy that blows up. And we lost basically our tent, all our equipment.
Yep. And our food.
Summer Star.
That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing.
All right, so let's see. You got a navigator in the group, brings down a 20. It is snowing a bit. So brings up to 30. And
So we lost stuff that was on in our backpack, and
We lost the backpacks. It was like a literal, like we turned a corner around a cliff and boom, 5 frost giants right there, and they saw us and were coming towards us. We literally had like 2 rounds to get on our griffins and GTFO. So if anything was like on the ground at the campsite, it was abandoned completely.
yeah.
So yeah, we lost the mirror, we lost the orb.
so any climbing gear, ropes, all that stuff that we would normally carry on our pack or in our pack is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to be very, and Kola would be saying this too, like we have to be extremely careful making it like, if trying to make, we know, like I think the one saving grace here that Kevin pointed out at some point in the last session, I do recall this, we know we are close to Sky Tower Shelter because we have seen other griffins flying around in the air, and our griffins are also showing signs of being more excited and confident, i.e. they know their own home, and they know that they can smell their kin, and that they know that they are close to home. So I think Kola would suggest, which is a big deal for him because he remember he only recently renamed Bastard to Stormwing. But I think he would sit there. He would say, "I think we need to trust in our mounts. I think they know these lands better than we do, and I think we need to trust them to bring us home, to take us home."
Okay.
And then Lex points in the direction of Sky Tower Shelter and says, "It's that way."
Who would like... It sounds like Lex is volunteering to roll for getting lost.
You got the skills. You
Okay,
do the
so
rolls.
percentile roll, you want to roll above 15. You actually have a really good chance of finding it this time.
That would have been great for hunting.
It really would be. Or firewood. I have good news, guys. You find your way once again to Sky Tower Shelter and your allies with the Goliath tribe there. I don't remember their name offhand, but let me bring you to... There it is, Sky Tower Shelter. All right. So, let's see here. Let me get rid of these old tokens. Boom. Hey, there's store. Actually, I'll keep your stone
I thought
wolf
maybe
there.
Bob was logging in and I didn't notice.
Yeah, I was like, hey,
Sorry, guys.
The Stone Wolf came to the Dwarven Valley. It's not there anymore.
Oh, did it go to the Dwarven Valley?
Yeah, it went with the refugees that guided them there.
Oh,
so
okay, right.
yeah, unfortunately.
Joe Ostin is with them as well too. Jellicoe. I can't remember which of the Goliaths are dead and which ones are just not here. Okay, so there's resized.
Lex the Giant.
There we go. Alcarel, get you down to proper size here. What do you think you are, Dorman?
Nah, not in this game.
There we go. Oh, Silverbeak's too small. There we go, Grim. All right, so unsurprisingly, you guys are greeted quite happily here, and very quickly you are plied with some Goliath whiskey. There are ones that remind, I believe it was Cola who participated in Goat Ball before. You are reminded that you will not get off. Don't think that just because you got lost in the snow means you're going to get away with a rematch for Goat Ball. So you guys did beat them last time. But it is a welcome and warm reprieve from the awful conditions that you have been in. Let me grab my copy here.
Yeah, this cold weather, thinking maybe I'm going to head down to Neverwinter and leave the Icewind Dale to its fancies.
Well, do you know if we don't fix it here, winter's going to come down there, right? Forever.
Forever winter.
Alcarel. They could lend me one night of peace and quiet and thoughts of home. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, where is it here? Good evening, Scott.
Eager to get up there and punch that witch in the face.
This young. Boy, this is just not organized in any semblance of logic. All right, where is Sky Tower Shelter? Where are you? 161. Here we go. All right, so there is. I'm just trying to remember the name of the. There's the chieftain who you guys have now, Arn Rockfist, who you have the grudging respect of, and the druid, whose name is. Where is she? Kaniaka. So, you guys are welcomed in to the. Your griffins will be taken to the roost, where they will be well cared for. So I'm going to put them over there. Boom. 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 They seem to be quite happy to see some of their kin as well. And then you guys are brought into the main chamber here. So, what do you tell the Chief Rockfist and Kaniaka? The last time you saw these guys was probably 2 months ago, I guess, when you set out for
Glacier.
That
That would have been the last time we saw him, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when you set up for the glacier, so it would have been to the glacier, and then you guys went to try and find the way to Grimskala at that giant shrine, and then you guys went to Grimskala, or to at least Auril's domain.
So the frozen garden.
Yeah, retreated from there, and then you guys went back to the Dwarven Valley. You guys then went to the Black Cabin, where you found that that artifact, and then now...
We also spent like a month in the Dwarven Valley, like evicting settlers, if I recall.
Oh yeah, right. So it's been 3 months.
You did that fast forward thing, yeah.
Yeah. So it's been 3 months now since you last saw them, and the winter seems to be making like no sign that it's coming to an end anytime soon. What do you tell them? Everything you've been involved in?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
Isn't there a Goliath tradition of like not boasting but like having the big tail, so we can each take turns with a portion of the tail and making it sound as exciting as possible.
Also, there's that big horn that they passed around, a big drink, right?
Yeah, and then you have a drink from the horn.
Yeah.
And we can do it in Jotun now. See if that impresses them, because we all know that.
And
Yeah.
Tom should tell them about his brief trip to Valhalla and back.
Delph explained why he's not limping, and
Is Mo really hard to hear, or is it just me?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep away in case I cough on mic.
You know?
Sorry about that.
I thought you were play acting there for a second, Mo.
Tom's got a cold, guys.
Yeah. Oh god, well, he has got con drain right now, so you know.
Yeah.
This is the lengths that Mo will go to for accurate role playing. He'll contract COVID-19.
He's the real method actor in our
Absolutely.
group.
Yeah.
Method role player.
Yeah.
I've always said that Mo's the Daniel Day-Lewis of our group, so. So then,
Sorry.
I guess-
Yes. Just check the levels. This is okay.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Mo.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
What is the specific boast that each of you share with the group?
Is it bad that the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that I nearly blew up half of the Dwarven Valley with that stupid warp?
I mean, how would you frame that as a boast, though? I think there's definitely a way to do that. I just don't want to...
I would frame it definitely as this strange and alien object of unknown origin and unknown power. None were braver than me for having... I dared to brave the dangers to test it and to see what secrets it held. And I faced those dangers alone. I paid the price. But managed to still
His beard's still growing back from the singe.
yeah half the beard's missing.
Why didn't I cast
I've
Silverbeard before? Oh.
And I've like combed over the beard to hide the section that's missing or something.
Beard comb over.
But then I would frame it as like, you know, in spite of that, in spite of nearly dying through the experience, I still stood up and conquered it because
What I was thinking is that what I think is the kernel of heroism there is the fact that you did all of that to test if there was a weapon to be used against the Ice Queen, right, or the Ice Witch.
It was pretty badass.
You almost said ice bitch, and that's
I almost did say Ice Bitch, yeah. So then when you share that news, the whole gathered, you know, part of the clan. Because remember, a chunk of the clan escorted the refugees to head over. Yeah, they all cheer. Who wants to broast next?
I'm trying to figure out what Lex was there for, and what I was there for.
Oh, I can think of something for Lex.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh.
Yeah, everything that happened on what do you call it, on Grimskala, all of that stuff. You believe that Lex was there for most of it.
Yeah. Also, he was the one that faced off against the White Witch. By him, like single-handedly, he was the only one up there fighting her.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. With your weapons
Yeah.
of speed.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I poached the kill from him, but
Yeah,
which is what I'm going to brag about.
Didn't you finish her off? You finished her off.
I finished her off, but you were the one that was up there fighting her for most of the fight.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Lex will go into an account of how we're in the cavern and saw the giant dragon of bones rise up from the water, and Lex went past the dragon and past the enemies and straight onto the White Witch by himself while the rest were engaged with all of her minions, and he faced the White Witch and her icy sword one-on-one, and he'll but he'll leave out the part that he didn't kill because he didn't kill her.
Yeah. Grim, Tom, or Falcrol, what do you want to boast about?
Trying to think of something.
I just pop in and say, I'm the one who poached the kill.
Yeah.
Grim jumps in for the one-upper.
Well, what Falcrol's most proud of, not combat oriented, but he created a shrine to his god on the borders of the witch's territory and just thumbed his nose at her. He's eager to get back.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
There's
How about
also
you,
the
Tom?
fact that we survived her dragon.
I mean, I can think Tom, I believe, is the one who dove out and faced a wave of those, what do you call it? Cold Light Walkers. I seem to remember.
Yeah, totally.
Didn't Tom get thrown off of a cliff into the ocean and survive somehow?
Yeah. Well,
he
no,
didn't
he didn't
survive.
survive.
I think that's the one where.
Got better.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but he's still here, so
I think you saw one of the little red hearts on the top left of his screen kind of blink and then go out. So.
Well,
I think that's where some of my
Sorry,
con loss
Dave,
did
that's
come
poorly
from, actually.
timed. So what do you think you boast about, Tom?
I think the whole dying and coming back just to get the White Witch.
Nice, yes. They all cheer as well too. All right, so let's see here. With that, I guess what they wanted to know. Oh, excuse me. Cola, you will be restored back to full health, as will you, Falcarol.
okay.
They will cast spells on you immediately. Let's see here. Not really much we can do against your ability drain right now, though, Tom.
Well, would this, with the evening boasting session and the meal and the hearth and everything, restore anything on the ring?
It absolutely would. That looks great too, Dave.
I'll use your colors right here.
Oh,
I'm still gonna be able.
nice.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool.
That's awesome. Yes, this most definitely would count as a another meal with hearth and friends, so you'd restore another charge back to your ring.
I mean, that's gonna be still a while before I can do a restoration on Tom. I'm at 4, guys, just for the record. I need at least 10.
Okay. So then, they want to know, and you can see that big crag cat is still lurking in there too. And Kanyaka seems to, go and scritch it when she walks past. They want to know what your plan is then. I think you guys had intended on going to the Caves of Hunger, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Is that Aarakocra still here, or was that in the other Goliath's area?
That was...
It was in the other
here.
one, I think.
I think
no,
it was
it's
here.
No, here it is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because last time we didn't do this because we really needed the healing for ourselves. No, never mind. It also relies on the ring because I need restoration for it. So I'm still not in a position to actually help
Cure
her.
Serious, was it? It was we didn't have Cure Serious at that point either.
No, it
That's
isn't.
true.
No,
That's
you
true.
guys have Cure Serious now.
Yep.
And
2 uses as well. One for
yeah,
Dolan,
I
one for me.
thought... Let me double check. Maybe it could be at
Well,
Worm
plus
Doom.
the ability to sleep and get it back if...
Yes.
I forget what the actual ailment was. But it was
The
definitely
busted
something
wing, I believe. No, the Aarakocra is at Worm Doom Crag.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll have to go over there and have a feast with them.
They are. I mean, you guys brought the tribes together, so you know.
Can we just go back and forth and have him face until we get the ring charged?
I mean, you can. You know, shit may be happening elsewhere. Like, say, a vampiric plague spreading through the entire Knoll community. I'm sure nothing will come from that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, that is, I guess, one thing that the Knolls have been. If you're asking about the conditions around the Caves of Hunger, the scouting they've done suggests that they've all the Knolls have broken up, but unfortunately they've broken up into different camps, and they're sort of going all over the place now. Sky Tower Shelter is fine, but they've actually been keeping watch for their new allies at Wormdoom Crag to ensure that they've got warning if any of the tribes get there. And there has been probably a pack of Knolls. They haven't made it all the way there yet, but they are sort of seeming to go in that direction. And with the number of different splinter packs that are there, it seems that Tekeli Lee was the one that kind of kept everyone together, and with Tekeli Lee destroyed, whatever forced alliance there was between the Tundra Knolls is all shattered, and they're spread all over now.
Why are we going back to the Caves of Hunger and the?
Because that's where the Netherese city is.
Yeah, we were trying to get more understanding of the technology that went into the artifact.
Wait, that's a good point. We were going there to try to get more information to see if it can help us understand the artifact that is no longer with us and is with some giants.
So let's try to convince Goliaths to help us fight giants.
We need to get the orb back before we can go into the Caves of Hunger.
So the Goliaths, it may not surprise you to learn, are not keen on fighting giants. And the reason isn't because they're scared of them or whatever else. This is the kind of I have to live here, man, explanation.
Well, then we just need to make sure we kill all of them. I don't actually say that. That would be awful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are a dwarf, so
Let me see your eyes real quick.
The enmity would be there. But the thing is that they have, one of the reasons why the Goliaths are able to live here kind of unmolested is that there is a détente, as it were, with the giants. They don't fuck around with the Goliaths, and the Goliaths don't harry the giants don't harry the Goliaths. If they turn on them and start raiding one, it could lead to a war. And with the Knolls still being a problem out here, plus whatever other challenges they have, they don't really want to add to those troubles. But what they could do is, if they've made off with it, the thing with giants is they're hoarders, so they likely have that stuff with you. If they're traveling through here, there's no permanent settlements. They're probably traveling. Remember you guys met that frost giant woman not long ago?
Yeah, the one riding the mammoth.
Yeah. If they are just traveling along, then we may be able to find them.
You're right.
Their camps are a lot.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, even with the snow, their camps are a lot easier to spot from the sky.
Interesting. That if that artifact goes off in their possession, they might just throw it off and get rid of it.
Did it get rid of it last time it went off?
Well, no. I mean, they just might not want an randomly exploding item in there. I don't know.
Well, then I think it's a great toy or tool. We never know.
No, Lex is just saying, the time that it went off on us, it didn't disappear. It just made a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, I'm saying if they don't want something randomly exploding in their face, and they might throw it away.
Well, hold on. Does it randomly explode, or is it when something happens?
You have to actually manipulate.
We were tinkering with it, weren't we?
Yeah, we know how to do that.
Well, I think you guys were casting magic on it, is the thing.
Yeah, we know how to make it explode. We just...
Yeah, but are they likely to cast magic on an item they have no idea what it is?
Yeah, and that's sort of what I'm getting at, is that among their type, for them to have a spellcaster in a random hunting band is probably unlikely.
Especially one that can be Netherese.
Yeah. Though, if they do, if that happens, then what is your plan? If they have cast it off, what's your plan? Do you have any way of
Sky.
magically locating it?
Oh, me.
We know which direction they
Locate
went.
object is sure looking a lot better now, hey?
Locate object. That's a divination spell.
Yeah, I considered taking that one.
So,
Real well.
what is your plan then?
Can we send out hunting, like scouting parties around and see if we can find it?
Yeah, if you want to take another day to
Together.
rest here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could help, I suppose, as well too. You could split up the task with pairing you guys with Goliath Skyriders.
I like that idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So then, let's. What they will also do is they will re-outfit you with the stuff that they can. So you're going to get a tent. You're going to get food. You're going to get the necessary supplies for setting up, a campsite. You're going to get. I think Lex, you were down some climbing gear. Is that right?
Sorry?
Yeah, you were down some climbing gear.
Yeah. Well, all my normal stuff is in my backpack, except for my snowshoes, which are on my Griffin.
Okay. So what I was saying is that they'll outfit you anything that reasonably could be found in the Goliath camp, all those survival and camping stuff, all of that they will resupply.
Okay. I'm guessing they don't have silk rope, they only have hemp.
They only have hemp, yeah. So then, your griffins are quite strong, so they can probably carry more of that. All right, anything else you guys wish to do while you are staying with the Goliath at Sky Tower Shelter?
Does Taniaka have any healing potions?
You guys kind of tapped them out for the last time, and
Last time we were there? Okay,
Yeah.
No, that's totally fair.
Do you
That was
need any?
months ago, though.
Yeah.
We have,
it takes. Have you taken a look at how long it takes to make items? And
I've got 3.5 potions. Do you need a spare, Lex?
No, I have one. I'm good. Oh, actually, I have 2.
okay.
Anybody
Actually-
need a top up?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay,
I just, in case we were low.
yeah.
Okay.
Grim, do you have a potion on you?
no, but I'll take one. But it's.
I'll pass you one.
All right, which potion is this?
It's potion of healing. It does 2d4 plus 3 if you drink it all at once, and then just a d4 if you sip it.
It's
Basically-
2d4 plus 2, isn't it? For the healing
Oh,
potion?
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 3 is the cure moderate.
Spell. Yeah, we use it basically to stabilize people, and then we heal them with actual magic.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave, for that tip. It's true. I would need to rest and redo some of my spells, but I do, through Clangeddon, have access to divination circles, so I
Interesting.
could, and I have 3rd level spells, so I could definitely get locate object.
Hey, Grim, Fireball's a
Interesting.
3rd level spell, right?
That is right. Yes.
I have 2 of these. You can have 1.
Ooh, what's? All right, I'll take that. Thank you.
Okay.
It's for that emergency fireball.
Yeah, those are from the upside down wizard tower too.
Yeah. I think I used mine already, so next. Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm taking a look at the rules for locate object quickly to see how that works.
Page 211 of PHP, if you're looking. I just
Oh
found
yes,
it.
thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
I would say Cola's extremely familiar with the item.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Toth from what do you call it? Or Tot from Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's got to put his hand up and he's got the mark of the sun. Was it the star or summer star in his hand? Okay, locate object.
Well, it has a limited range. It's 60 yards plus 10 yards per level, so it would be 60 plus 70, so 130 130 yards. It has to be
That's not-
within. So
That's not very useful.
Well, as if it's lost in the snow.
Yeah, duration is,
Sure.
is 8 hours though, so you could fly around.
Oh, okay.
right, right.
So
Okay,
you cast it,
it.
and go flying around, and then it's like homing beacon. Oh, that direction, down there.
Right, and with the griffins, we know we can cover so much territory at once. If we're heading in we know the general direction, i.e., like northwest, that we encountered the giants. We head in that general direction until I get a ping, and then we just kind of keep following that. But that's all well and good. We will need a plan for how we actually, like, we'll probably have to do 2 trips, locate where it is, and then come back and like rest, and then figure out a way to get into wherever it is that they're hiding. And
When you guys
get
are
out safely.
each sort of paired up with a wingmate to sort of cover as much distance as you can, if it's imperative that you find these things, they're going to pair each of you guys with a griffin rider and then fly out to try and find this. So that's one chance. I think that if you're using locate object the next morning as part of your efforts, that's going to dramatically increase your chance of finding the group.
Okay.
Does anyone else have any other abilities or strategies they want to employ to try and increase the chances of finding them?
I hope the Goliaths have lodestone, because that's the material I require for the spell.
They would, yeah.
Nope.
Nothing else?
I could employ my hawk to search, but not around griffins. They might snap him up.
Yeah,
So-
and also you don't want your hawk getting lost. Okay.
Double check my animal spells.
All right. So then, if there is nothing else, then let's do this. Let's have...
The giants didn't have any animals with them, did they?
did not, no.
Okay. Nope. Okay.
Trying to
Continue.
remember. I'm like, I don't think so, no. Nothing else? All right,
Go
so
looking.
then let's have everyone give us a D... what do you call it? Oh, who's got hunting as well? Okay, John, Lax have hunting, okay. All right then, would each of you just give us a flat D20 roll, please? Like, some of your skills will increase the chances of finding stuff, but... Okay. And... well, I don't think we got our roll from Cola. That's okay. Then what it means is that Falcarel, you are out, on the wing with your Goliath mate, or wingmate. Dave, would you give us a percentile roll, please? Let's see here. Nice. Calm, cold, with a little bit of snow. Not a bad day. So you're all bundled up and you're riding along. And Falcarel, it's actually you who sees first and this is from, several hundred feet up. You can see that there is a very crude kind of ring that pokes its way out from beneath the snow. And it looks like it is, from where you're looking down, it looks like a partially obscured campsite. And then as you sort of, you and your wingmate make your way down, it becomes clear that this is just, the scale of it is something that is lost on you at the height that you're at. And this is clearly something that is like 3 or perhaps 4 times the size of a man. So there's a huge, circle that's been set up for a campfire. There's other signs of this place having recently been used as a campsite. And this allows you to pick up the trail. Your hunting is what assists here. And why don't you give us a 1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
So it is about 6 hours later when you make up, you finally locate or they are. And you can kind of picture you're flying along with your wingmate, the area sort of obscured below you. And then you see it. 6 massive figures bundled under furs and whatnot, trundling along towards the kind of northwest direction or northeast direction. You can't necessarily say from the faces because it was such a panic to get out of the camp in the first place. You may have found the giants that you were looking for.
I can't see any gear that they have on them, right? Like those small backpacks or loose.
No,
loose
anything
bags.
they would have would be. They're all carrying packs as well, so they may very well have whatever treasure they stole from you stored in there.
And we haven't gone back to our campsite that we ran from, right?
You have not. No, you've been trying to find them.
Okay.
I mean, you guys don't know where that first campsite was either. It's not like it was at a specific location. You guys got lost, I think, shortly after fleeing the campsite. So, but with that, you guys, when you all meet up that evening, Falcarel and his wingmate are the last ones to arrive, well after dark, and it's only because of the combination of Falcarel's night vision and the Goliath's knowledge of the terrain that you guys find that there is a well, how do you phrase it, Falcarel? How do you tell everyone?
Well, yeah, he walks in shaking the snow off him and says, I think I found them. There are 6 of them, heavily bundled, big packs,
Right.
off to the northeast.
You didn't see them carrying a tent or anything, just packs,
Big packs. They,
possibly.
I don't know if they kept our tent. It's kind of small for them. They might have just trampled it, but they might have our stuff.
Yeah, probably. I don't remember them having big packs, just big rocks or something.
Well, maybe it was like us. Their big packs were at their campsite.
That could be
They
true.
pilfered.
That's very.
They were
Well-
about 6 hours past their campsite when I found them, so
All right. Guess we've got to go off of.
Maybe they do similar things to us if we can track them down. Morning camp breaks, couple go hunting, some go looking for water. Maybe we can hit their campsite and have Cola locate the pack that's got the stuff in it, or stuff, using his magic. Couple of people run in and harry the giants, get them occupied. Others sneak in, cut open a pack, steal back our stuff, and then we fly out of there without actually having to confront all 6.
Sounds like a plan. Let's see.
Sounds like something that's happened to us. So just,
I believe I have.
if it works for Kev, it might work for the players. You never know.
You never know.
I do have a forget spell I can prepare. I have a passive shriek. Just spells that I can use to distract people. Charm monster, of course.
So, what is the plan then, guys? You have an evening of meals and whatnot to plan this. The distance from here is... John, give us a 1d4 plus 2 roll, please. 5 hours. 5 hours travel. So they are getting further away from you guys. What are you thinking?
We're not gonna catch them in camp. They're gonna be on the move.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Right
We
now.
have a
Tomorrow
team that goes in to try and grab
Okay.
objects, and the other half, or 2/3, acts as interference. And once
Yep.
the snatch squad's got the stuff, they say go, and we just fly off.
Gonna have to move pretty quickly in the snow, and the snow won't slow them down.
So let me get this straight. The
Yeah, I'll
plan
fly.
is to dangle the dwarf by a rope by a griffin and fly by them so that they chase after it?
I was thinking more of the wizard, and he can fireball them from the rope.
Yeah. The plan is, Andrew, to use Cola like a dowsing dwarf. We're going to have you hanging from a...
Oh, that's a good idea. We could tell if they have it if Cola's there with us with the spell.
That's this. I don't see anything that could possibly go wrong with that plan.
So, what do you guys think here? We're back. What you missed, Andrew, is that Falcrel has found them. It'll be 5 hours to reach them from where they are right now. They're traveling to the northeast, like into the Spine of the World Mountains. And Dave's neck has DR1 now.
My neck has DR1. Oh yeah.
So then,
Found the giant specifically.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
how are you guys planning on approaching them? And yeah, how are you planning on doing this?
Well,
I was
I-
thinking we
go
split
ahead.
into 2 groups, and then we have one that is to try and grab the objects, and the others run interference.
Does anybody have invisibility?
Anybody have
Wait,
another option?
I think I do. Hold on a second.
The other option would be to wait to see if they camp and then try and ambush them.
That was one I think I tried to learn, and I don't think I had. I think I failed the learn roll on the spell book.
Shit, yeah. Grim's a generalist, right? He's not specialist?
No, he's a generalist.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Should
right.
probably be a Evoker with all the spells he takes, but you know.
George plays an evoker in Night Below, and I think there's a lot of spells that he ends up missing out on because of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For instance, I think illusion, isn't it? Invisibility is an illusion spell, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
But they have an illusionist in the party, so it's good.
Yeah.
who?
We never see him. So then, what do you guys? I guess one of the things to bear in mind that you guys remember from before, those the rocks do hit very hard. So if you're intending, if they do connect with those rocks, your griffins are going to have a limited time for sort of acting as distractions for them. It's been a long time since we've had that fight, but the characters would have that fresh in their mind.
Yeah. What about just sneaking in?
Yeah. May I suggest that actually I have some good utility spells for sneaking? Like, as I said, like Tasso's Shriek. I can make shrieks appear in the other like ventriloquism. I can make people. I forget.
Does it make you invisible though?
No, it doesn't make us invisible, but I can cause distractions with my spells, like and make people forget things that they saw us or whatever.
Right, but I guess what I'm curious, and I think what the Goliath might ask of is like, how do you intend to keep yourself safe while you're doing that?
Yeah, you got to be within range of.
Like,
Of
presumably
rock.
those you need to see something to be able to see that, and if they see you, what's to stop them from squishing you with a rock?
Oh no, nothing obviously. Just if they're going to come over looking at us. I mean, this is going to be dangerous regardless of what we do. So, just saying.
Fireball them a couple times from the air.
I think that's might even be more dangerous. They can throw rocks real hard. That's,
Right.
The Goliath would be able to tell you. Whew. Yeah, we're talking like 600 feet.
Yeah.
They can accurately hit stuff.
My fireballs don't go that far.
Even as kids, like that's one of the things giants do for fun as kids. It's like British kids in football, right? Just get on the street for a bit and toss the old boulder around.
It's like Hamish and William Wallace throwing rocks, only bigger.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So then, that does not mean it's impossible. What plan are you guys going to take then? What is the approach here?
Well, who's going to be the sneak in and get amid the distraction?
I may be a ranger, but I wear heavy armor, so I'm out.
Well, I have
Take it
I have an extra set of studded leather on my griffin if you need.
I assumed that was lost.
It's on his griffin.
Well, I also had a set, but okay. I do not think I want to go around with giants throwing rocks and being light armor, unless you want the Rangers to sneak in and try to steal something.
So
I'll go in and steal something.
Well, I'm not gonna let you go alone, so I could do that.
So let's refresh our memory, guys, just on how the thief skills work in with our. I mean, it's not house rules, just the way I'm interpreting them. If you are successful in your thief skills in AD&D, unless you are facing someone who has thief skills as well too, the other person has absolutely no chance of seeing, hearing you. Full stop. Thief skills allow you to be that kind of badass infiltrator. If you fail, they need to make a successful check based on the circumstances and what tactics you guys employ to get yourself in there. Okay. So with the Rangers, I know you guys have those that move silently and hide in natural surroundings. This would absolutely apply as natural surroundings here.
Would white colored clothing help that or hinder that?
Yeah, definitely help in here, yeah.
Because I think I've got a crag cat skin cloak.
Yeah, that would definitely help.
I think I gave my crag cat cloak to Cola.
After you got burned up by
the... burned up
yeah.
Maybe you can borrow it back for just a little bit.
That makes sense.
It'll help. If it'll help, maybe Cola will let me borrow it back.
What I do, guys, is for the hide checks, I'd give you a plus 10% to your skill.
And then for sure, borrow it back.
Yeah, so it looks like the Rangers will sneak in. I will bring my short bow, but I don't think I'll bring... I got another light weapon, but I'll have to leave my halberd behind.
But here's the problem. Cola needs to identify which sack or giant bag has whatever item he's going to locate. So he needs to be close enough for that spell to work.
Cola, you can cast light, right?
Which circle is it?
I believe it's
or sphere.
All. Let's see.
If it's all, then yes, I have access to that. I also have access to sun. I don't know if it would be under that.
It would be, yeah. But what you can do is you can hit one of them with a light spell from pretty far off, and that will give us a target, or you can hit an area with it too.
That's going to make it pretty obvious that there's something going on in their camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if they're engaged in combat.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, but if one of their bags starts glowing.
Somebody could shoot it with an arrow. I mean, if you tell somebody who.
Light his sun. Yeah.
The challenge here is one, the locate object. The book only really says that it gives me the direction. It tells me when I'm going in the right direction. It doesn't necessarily, it won't give me a pinpoint accuracy of it's in that bag. Also, it might, but to do that, I would literally need to be right there pointing at the bag for it to, right? And I am the least stealthy in this entire group.
And slow.
And I'm very slow.
And I mean, depending on when you hit them, if they're on the move when you do that, I'll bet you could probably triangulate kind of which of the ones are there. But if they're all together, their backpacks are probably lumped together in the same place, right?
Right. So all I'd be able to do is it's in a bag in that pile, which you'd probably already be able to guess without me actually telling you. Well, I'm actually wondering, do you still want me to use the locate object spell if Falcro's already told us where they are?
I would like you to, because I don't want to attack giants that don't actually have it, because they might be the ones that stole it from us.
Fair. Okay, I will...
Even if you just fly overhead or something, or dive bomb or something, just to...
Okay, so overnight I will swap out Axe Storm of Clangeddon. Oh no, it's a 3rd level.
Axe Storm of Clangeddon was the name of my metal band when I was in high school.
How many bands were you in?
That's a busy boy.
The names change.
Different bands.
Weekly name change.
Yeah. Okay. So sounds like we got the Rangers moving in.
So then the other 4 or other 3 of you guys are gonna be distraction, hit them from distance or something, or get them to throw rocks at you so they're not throwing rocks at us.
Yeah, we can do distraction. I just realized that the source I had for the invisibility spell was a scroll. So if somebody wanted to have a, can they cast the scroll if they want? If that was going to help.
The thing is, you can cast, if you've got it on a scroll, you can still cast that, Grim. It just means that you can't learn it.
Oh, I know.
From there.
I know. That's what I'm offering. Maybe somebody else could do it too, or is it just wizards?
To cast it? Yeah.
I know rogues can at 10th level, but it's not.
I don't have any
Okay, it's
rogues
just
in the
wizards.
party.
Okay, so I could,
Yeah.
but I could cast it on myself and then cast a shriek in the opposite direction to get them to go check that out.
But then you'll be suddenly visible.
Actually, I should read the terms of the invisibility spell.
Yeah, it won't make girl invisible.
Oh yeah. Well, sure. I mean, I figured we'd park and then we'd sneak in from afar. That's kind of the
Park. Everyone remember where we parked?
Yeah.
Hey, good Star
Park
Trek
and
4
Ride is-
reference there.
The Griffin Park and Ride is by that big tree over there.
The charging station for them. Okay.
Of course,
Any
we
other-
are in the tundra, so they probably might. It's gonna be hard to sneak up on them anyway.
Okay. Now, is the plan to just recover the stone, or is the plan to recover as much of your gear as you can? Because I know it sounds like some of you guys may. Oh, you've also got the what do you call it? The
Crystal.
Yeah.
I think the crystal and the stone are the two big items that we need to get back.
Yeah. Are there any magic items that we lost? Because everything else can just be rebought.
Not to my knowledge.
Grim, Cola, Tom, are you missing any magic items as a result?
No,
of...
I got all my stuff.
Yeah.
I was the one saving grace for me was that I was wearing my holy item, my weapons and my rings and stuff, so that all stayed with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom, are you missing anything other than the your backpack and such?
I think there was the other, was it glaive or halberd? So there
okay.
is a magic item in there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now that we got the plan lined out, me and Lex need to come up with an escape plan when things go wrong.
Well, I guess the other thing is just how do you intend to keep yourselves hidden from them until you decide to, spring the plan? Do you just hope they don't look up? And put yourself in the position of the travelers. If one of your travelers notices that you are being stalked, even if they don't see the saddles and whatnot, if you see yourself being followed by a pack of 5 griffins, what is your preparations that you'd make for the night, given your experience in the Icewind Dale?
Extra sentries, people watching the skies.
So if that's the way you're thinking, like the rangers in the party, I'm sure this would be a way of thinking. Do you have a proposed plan of dealing with that eventuality?
If we know the approximate distance that they were before, and we know how giants travel, we don't need to be in the air the whole time. We can get close enough that, because they're huge, right? Mm-hmm. We could see them really far away. We land and we go on ground to get closer, because it'll be harder for them to see us going through the snow and the hills and stuff. We'll still be able to spot them, but it'll be harder for them to spot us.
Another thought could be, and this we would want to be very, very careful. And there's a lot of chance with it, so it's not ideal. But
I love where this is going.
the weather up here is shit. And we could wait for, obviously not a blizzard, but we could wait for enough precipitation and snowfall to be in the air to mask the Griffin's approach. So maybe the giants can't actually see us until we're very close. Because remember, if we're using my locate object, it lasts for 8 hours. So once we know the general idea of where we are, then I take a turn. I need a full turn to activate the spell, so it's like 10 minutes. But once that's activated, we don't need to see them anymore to know that we're heading in the right direction. So if the weather's bad, they can't see us, but we can still see them.
The only challenge that extra snow brings is that Lex and Foggerl are going to be having to hoof it on snowshoes, which is going to slow us down a lot.
Right. know. No, of course, it's not without its drawbacks too.
I
But
love the idea of stealth snowshoes too.
I
These
think
are
it's going to
my
give us a
ninja
minus
snowshoes.
25 to our stealth.
What are your
So-
chances of move silently and to hide right now, guys?
Unmodified, mine to move silently is hide is 60, 53 for hide and 60 for move silently.
Okay,
Lex
so
is
yeah.
probably higher.
And you got plus 10 for the cloak for hiding. And then what is yours, Lex?
55 and 43.
Does that include your dex modifiers? Remember, you get the same modifiers
does.
to it that thieves get.
Yeah.
And I think Lex has got a pretty decent dex, if I remember.
Yeah, I get a +5 for my dex. Why is Lex's?
Oh, maybe I don't have my dex modifier in there.
Yeah.
Thieving skills.
Yeah, because for 7th level ranger, move silently is at a 55 +5 for my dex. So
Well, look at me shortchanging myself on my skills. Because Lex has a dex of 15.
My
You're,
dex is a
you're
little
right,
higher.
Brandon. Tassel Streak is not an attack.
Yeah.
No, I've
So I
only
can-
got a 15 dex, so...
that's why yours.
Oh,
is
it's
lower.
normally 18. What's going on?
Did you suffer damage?
Yeah,
I must have suffered some...
I believe that oral witch was throwing around dex hitting stuff.
Wasn't it the Cold Light Walkers? Because they don't do con damage, they do dex damage.
Kind of.
also, Cola's constitution is currently at 8 instead of 14.
Hoi! Oh, yeah, because that was
just
those
noticed that now.
vampires.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Okay, yeah, that's why. So yeah, normally it's higher, but because of the dex strain, I'm low.
We're gonna need quite a few feasts to get me to the point where I can take care of all of this, because it'll be 10 points each. Stupid giants.
Stupid giants indeed. So, Lex and Falco, we know what your stealthy skills are. It sounds like you've got a plan for them to avoid seeing you. Any other things we need to discuss before we put this plan into motion?
If I die, you guys can split up my stuff.
So let's do this. Let's have each of you, maybe so everyone knows what their role is. What is your understanding of what you're doing as part of this operation? Operation Summer Star. Andrew, what is Cola's part of Operation Summer Star?
Summer Star. So I'm going to overnight. I'm going to take locate object so that I'll be on a griffin. I'll need 10 minutes to cast it, but I will use that once we get to the area where we know that they are. I will cast it then to get the maximum activity, and then be able to pinpoint which group of giants has the shit we need.
Okay.
And then once we've done that, then I can let that go and focus on helping with distractions. I'll have to figure out how I'll do that, but
Okay.
maybe some rock bursts and some what's it called? Spiritual weapon.
Okay. Brandon, what is Grimm's
Well-
part in Operation Summer Star?
I leave this up to the group to decide if this is what they want to do, but I would actually suggest being a part of the sneaking party, because I could get in the camp, and if one of us something goes wrong, I could do the task of shriek, and then possibly also I'll be invisible. It does say, however, that creatures with intelligence, high hit dice creatures of intelligence 13 or plus have a chance to recognize invisible objects. So I don't know if frost giants have an intelligence of 13 or over.
Grim, you were pretty squishy.
Only one way to find out.
I don't know about this, Grim. I foresee a third character being rolled.
Yeah, but I'm also pretty squishy against rocks too. So
We all are.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. That's my suggestion.
Rocks,
but
at least you can kind of see coming, and you can try to dodge out of their way.
All right, fair enough. I'll stay with the away party then, if you think that's for the best.
Not to
think
give not to give Kev ideas, but giants hurling invisible rocks at people.
John, what the fuck are you doing to us, man?
My favorite use of giants comes from 3.5, and that's when giants using sunder. Because
Don't you just sunder the entire person with that rock, though?
it's better because if you can disarm, as soon as players start seeing damage to their weapons, it really changes their tactics. Then, Mo, what is your understanding of Tom's role in Operation Summer Star?
I'm actually as reserve. So if something goes horribly wrong, I'm going to try and if someone goes down, I'm going to try and pull them out or try and distract the giants away.
Okay.
I've just checked. We haven't got any alchemists or anything like that. So basically, I'm the reserve, and obviously, rescue if they do hit Grim and he goes down. I'm going to take him out.
You're going to kill him? What?
No, I'm going to try and rescue him.
So what I'm hearing is we should leave the Griffins with Tom and those groups so that they can load up bodies or fly and rescue us if needed.
So then Tom, Cola, and Grim will all sort of been located together?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And is Grim making use of invisibility or not then?
Probably not. There's no sense in it. I mean, none of my companions are invisible.
You should save the invisibility so that after you you sneak up, cast Task the Shriek, and then cast Invisible, and then how do they target you?
John, what is your understanding of Falcarol's part in Operation Summer Star?
Well, I'm hoping that we land ahead of where we think they're going to be, so we don't have to move really fast to catch them. And then me and Lex are going to sneak in and try to locate who has the bags. Hopefully, we catch them at a camp, so we can go through their stuff without being caught. But it's be sneaky, don't let yourself be caught. Use a dagger to cut open the bags. Don't make noise, and grab at least the 2 items and run. If we can get the halberd, great.
Okay. And Dave, what is your understanding of Lex's role in Operation Summer Star?
I think it's ditto to what John just said. And try not to be Shane from The Walking Dead.
Okay. Now,
or try not to be Otis. Maybe that's better.
What time of day do you guys intend on springing this? Is it when they're in camp, or is it while they're on the move?
I thought during morning or evening setup camp, we assume they're going to do stuff like us, go get water, go hunting, that kind of thing. We'd do it when there's fewer giants in camp.
I would prefer that, or at night, because I don't want to trust the weather. Because if a blizzard comes in, there's going to be wind, and we're going to get lost.
Okay.
But I know they're 5 hours away from us, so
hit them end of the day, end of their trek.
Okay. I'm just setting up a map here, guys, for these. Okay. Anything else we need to discuss before we cut to the actual Operation Summer Star?
I don't know. Mid-session break?
Definitely going to take mid-session break in a moment here. I'm
going to prepare a spell I haven't used before, so...
Uh-oh. Sounds good.
I'm going to swap out Protection from Evil with Fireball, so I get 2 fireballs.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. So hopefully hallucinatory forest does something interesting.
Maybe glitter dust. I'll put that.
Well, glitter dust?
Well, no, I had glitter dust, but I'm gonna replace it with forget in case maybe I can, if one of them sees us, I can be like, you don't know what we look like. See how that works.
Yeah, it's at Icewind Dale PD. The lineup. I don't know, officer. I can't remember the look of the puny humans who stole my stuff.
We probably all look the same to them anyway.
Tiny, definitely.
Yeah. Can't make out our facial features.
Ooh.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Oh, I just realized I have access to the spell Stone Shape.
Nice. Yeah, Stone Shape is a really good spell. Or can be really useful.
That's kind of cool.
I think that the guys use it to make a a ramp down to Featherfall. Or no, the gnolls did that. The gnolls were using stone shape to create a way to get down to attack Featherfall.
We used stone shape to drop a lake on a bunch of gnolls and giants.
Yes. Okay, let's see here.
That's a really cool spell. So I have an escape plan.
Nice.
If we get caught, I'm going to cast an illusionary forest, which really going to look like there's a forest there and there's no saving throw. It just modifies their movement speed and whatnot. And give us a chance to run away.
There you go.
Hide amongst the illusionary trees.
Well, I mean, we'll know it's fake because we're familiar with woodland areas, but yeah, the frost giants are not dragons, nymphs, satyrs, or treants. So
Maybe I'll take that one because I won't need create food and water for this mission.
Okay. Let's see here. So you have room to move here. Let me do this. Okay.
So yeah, so if you see a bunch of trees pop up out of nowhere, run through them because they're not really there.
Boom. Until I hit one that's real. You disbelieve. It hurts.
Okay. Sorry guys, just getting your map set up here.
Literally hide in the tree trunks.
I want to give you enough room to navigate here so you guys can really take advantage of the scale of fighting giants.
We're gonna need it.
How far away do the others intend on being?
That's a good question. I'd rather not run half a mile through snow to get to my griffin, but
What do you guys think?
But griffins aren't as stealthy as us, so we might have to.
Yeah, I think we could probably try to bring the griffins closer to you when it's like escape time to cut the distance down. Because we also haven't really we talked about like how the interference team is going to run interference. We haven't really defined what that means. Are we trying to draw the giants away? Are we going to try to maybe create some noise somewhere that makes the giants want to go check that out? Maybe draw a few of them away from camp?
honestly, unless noise happens and you can hear the giants like making noise, everything's going to plan. The moment they do, confusion is necessary because they've spotted us.
Okay, so you're saying that our distraction is only really going to, like, the point of our distraction is only when shit hits the fan, not to create a distraction to draw them away in the first place.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Like the shriek thing is a good idea to get them to look over there, and when they go after the shriek, fireball them.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's after one of them has spotted you.
Yeah, I mean, if everything goes well, we can get in and out without them knowing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, okay. We'll be mounted.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay.
Pretty sure a griffin can, swoop down and pick one of us up and keep flying and get us to our griffin in time to.
That's true too.
Mount and get away.
I'm gonna ask. I'll ask Tom and Lex to when we leave to make sure that I'm tied really tight into Stormwing. Because I'm gonna need.
Dangling from a rope on the saddle?
No. Because I'm gonna need my hands free to cast spells.
Okay.
I don't know, like a dwarf on a rope is kind of like a ball of string for a cat. This could work really, that could be a great distraction.
The Goliath, our not co-pilots, I forget what you already called them.
Wingman?
Wingman. Like, we can talk to them, and then they could also be on, like, their role in this could be if things absolutely go to pot, they swoop in and grab Falcarol and Lex.
Remember,
and just get out.
they have reasons for why they can't be involved in this.
They're not
Oh,
coming.
right. They're not. They're just all they're doing is for the initial leg. I thought they were coming to us for at least the locating them part of it.
They have, and they've helped you locate where they are.
Oh, okay.
Right, but they can't be involved in an attack on these guys.
Okay.
So then, guys, it sounds like everyone's got their plan in mind. They got the preparations in mind. Let me do this. You guys are down here. And you can look to the top right. We're going to take our mid-session break here, but take a moment to consider. You can see where the sack is. Right there.
This is such a bad idea.
All right, so we're going to take our mid-session break here, and then we will be back in 5 minutes. And we'll see how Operation Summer Star goes off. So,
Oh no! Now that I see the map, this is such a bad idea.
all right. Back momentarily, folks.
Well, this is going to be fun.
This is this is how we die. At least it'll be glorious.
Wonderful.
Are you cold, Brandon?
No, not well. I'm not hot. This is the thing with me. I never change my clothes until I'm like the temperature is uncomfortable. So that, and I also was too lazy to change my shirt, and I'm wearing my work shirt, and I don't want to be advertising my place of employment on
YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube. So that's my other thought.
Fair.
Although if I apparently ever say an opinion about it online, I have to say that I'm an employer. That's part of our policy, which I think is kind of weird, but.
I hear you. I cannot talk about my work
Yeah.
now that we're on air.
Well, yeah, because I've been actually up since like 9 p.m. yesterday because I've been working at a night shift. So once this gets over, I'll probably go to bed. But that's why I still have my work shirt on. I basically just don't change it. Yeah, I'm having to switch to first shift, and I think the easiest thing to do is just to like stay up all night and then work first shift and then go to bed. Because you're doing the night shift to like the early morning shift. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'll never see daylight. But who needs daylight?
People who need vitamin D.
That's true. I'm pale enough. I probably need it, but I'm not gonna get it. Also, it's winter anyway, so it's not like I'm getting a lot of it where I am.
Make sure you take some supplements.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can get depressed if you don't have it.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, Al, you know what? That is true. When I lived in Moscow, I got depressed because of the weather. That's true. God, the weather there sucked. No one.
You sure it's not just Russia?
Well, yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I mean,
like
that's,
the
yeah,
national
no,
pride is in in a stoic depressive.
Yeah, well, that's I used to think about that too. Hey, well, there's a reason they wanted. Hey, there's a reason they wanted Crimea so bad.
Absolutely.
Because of historical ties, is because it's pretty and warm there. That's
Yeah.
Sonny, that's
All right.
Sorry to any Russians that are watching this.
Yeah, please ignore our cultural insensitivity.
No, actually, no. I don't apologize to any Russians watching this. Sorry.
All right. So then, guys, while we're waiting for Mo to get back, where do you foresee your characters being positioned here?
Okay.
Suddenly, now I'm seeing my character positioned somewhere very, very far away from this.
I don't have light on my character.
I'm assuming you're not traveling with light at this point.
Yeah, you.
Well, I know, but there's a circle of light over here where everybody is.
Where
That's just Kevin putting so we can
where
see
your
ourselves.
characters are? Where do you mean? Or do you mean where the
There's like a circle. Well, I see a circle of like light where
the
Tom
frost giants are?
Yeah, that, and where Tom and who's that down here?
Valkyrie.
Tom and Falcgirl. Yeah, I see that light.
Yeah, I might be emitting light somehow.
Oh, Falcor may have the
Yeah,
lights, but let me turn it
Falcgirl
off
is.
here.
Yeah.
Why are you emitting light? That's weird. Let's do this. Is it you? Yeah, it's definitely you. Let me do this. Turn off. Oh, you're still giving light off.
He's just that radiant type of personality, you know?
I think it's a stupid legacy. See here. I may have to recreate your token here.
It's
It's,
blind.
Well, it'll just be a second. Come on.
It's just for dramatic effect.
Okay, let's see here. Falcro, there we go.
Goodness.
So let's set this to.
Where did girl go?
You moved her, didn't you?
No, I don't know where she is. I lost her.
Guess you're walking back.
Okay, where is? There we go. Hit points. Boom.
So we're Lex and Fulcro going together? That was the plan, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I put Lex up in the top left.
Okay. What was your blue bar again? John?
I think that was for our grapple rules, wasn't it?
Well, green we used for grapple.
Oh. Did I have a blue bar?
They both start with
You
grr.
did have your token at a blue bar. I just don't know what that was for.
Me either.
You have 60 feet of dark vision, right?
I do, yes.
Oh, you know what? I wonder. Let's see here. There you go. Okay, so let me do this here. Vision. Oh, I think. Because this game is older.
Hey, I can see again.
Okay. And let me just hit refresh on here. I switched to dynamic lighting. There we go. So I just need to set some things up here. Okay, and give this. This game is so old, we predate the current lighting
Dynamic
rules.
lighting setting? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's that. And everyone, let's see here. Grim, you can.
Right, there's my girl.
Okay, let's see here. Off. Here's your bright lights off.
Yep.
Let's see here. Cola, your sight is working. Tom, your sight's working. There we go. Lex, where did you go?
Top left of the screen.
Up left of the screen. Ah, right.
I thought we were going opposite the group. So
Yeah.
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 I haven't moved myself, so.
There we go. And on division. There we go. All right, so you're going to the top left.
Yeah.
I think
I'm gonna
everyone's...
put myself up there with him if I can find him.
Okay.
Where is he? There he is.
Okay. All right, so then let's do this. Dave, let me grab, I'm going to grab my pocket copy. We play this so regularly again now I can get my copy of Ultimate Wilderness.
God.
that's getting a book. Everybody drink.
This isn't whiskey, Dave, I swear. That was
Okay.
the last time you said when I was drinking tea out of a...
I mean, no judgment, Brendan. You know, it's
Oh, no,
12
was it?
o'clock
No, that was
somewhere.
maybe you, Andrew. I can't remember. Somebody thought I was drinking whiskey.
I mean, you're drinking whiskey at 10 a.m. I just consider you a badass.
Yeah, Yeah,
Yeah.
no judgment here whatsoever.
It's college rules, apparently.
That just makes you a pirate. That's all.
Yeah, it's fair.
Or a suburban
or,
mother.
or an alcoholic.
Well, I mean, and there. Apologies. So for everybody at home, please drink in moderation and drink responsibly.
Find a safe ride home.
So,
Find a safe ride home. Yeah.
Dave, would you kind of give us 3 percentile rolls, please? You know what? There's no precipitation today. There's barely any wind. And there's light clouds.
So
you
high
give it night?
visibility, in other words.
Yes, yeah, but what we don't want.
The thing is,
the first
visibility,
time we don't want clear
it does
open
work,
skies.
but it does cut both ways, so you guys are actually able to see where you're going. Now,
Yeah.
Lex and Falcro, let's just make sure we all know where the plan is here. If you guys are coming in from the far side, and the rest of the guys are on the other side of this camp, what's the exfil plan here?
We're gonna loop around to where their stuff is. If their stuff's not in the open, we assume it's in their tent. We'll try to access the bags, find the items we need, and get out.
Well, the getting out is what I'm curious of. Like, so you guys would have a plan? Are you intending on going back to the north, like away from where everyone else is, and there to meet up with you, or?
Yeah, since there's no wind, we can always like whistle really loud or yell really loud, and our griffins can come scoop us up.
Yeah. Tom, do you have anything that grants you dark vision? It's your mask, right?
I think his mask does, yeah.
Yeah. So why do you have vision right now? Let's see here. Just gonna see. Oh, he does not. Never mind. Tom can't see squat right now. I think you're muted, Mo. If you were talking there a moment ago.
Sorry, I had it off in case I had a coughing fit.
I was wondering. I thought I was checking your token. I could see your lips moving out of the corner of my eye. It's like, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, the mask is in provision 60 feet, so obviously that's...
when it's active, right?
Yeah.
And how long can you activate it per day?
Day.
It's only like one turn, isn't it?
One turn per character level per day, so 8 minutes, effectively, isn't it?
No, because remember, a turn is 10 minutes.
Oh, right.
So,
of course, yes. I'm getting confused. Systems. Well, effectively, I can turn that on.
So an hour and 20 minutes. So you'd let us know when you want to get that clock started. I'm picturing it's going to take half an hour for Lex and Falcro to get in position. So if you want to have that from the outset, you could still have another 50 minutes worth of dark vision if you want to have dark vision right now.
I'll give them half an hour to get into position, and then I'll turn it on.
Okay. How will you check your watch?
Maybe it's the sun.
It's fine.
Oh, wait,
I think you're probably going to
sun.
have plenty of time. Well, I'm sorry, what is the range of the dark vision that you get?
60.
60, okay. Okay. Here we go.
Or I could wait till I start hearing the screaming.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. So then, let me just,
Actually, what I think I will do is I'll add to my saddle a couple of short grab ropes, so that if I do have to come in and pick someone up, they can literally just grab on.
Good idea.
I mean, they
Because
can't.
the griffins have got a massive weight
They do, but they can't hover. So, like, unless you're planning on having them yank their arms out of their socket, or be dragged as the griffin's trying to take off, that's not really going to work.
Okay.
I mean, like, what you could do, I guess, is try and put, like, small little loops that they could, like, on your saddle, tie things on so they could rope their arms through it and try and just take off that way. But, like,
it's more like the back grabs on a motorbike saddle or something. It's just that if you do have to ride two up, they've got something to hang on to.
Yeah, I think that's possible, definitely. And I'm looking forward to...
Cola wanted to be tied to his saddle before we get going?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need my hands free to be able to...
Cola's not getting out unless Lex comes back.
Well, I just figure that there's, like, Cola's really slow. So if I get off the dragon, if I get off the griffin at any point, if I land, I'm not going to land and get off because I'm never going to be able to get back on and get out of here on time. So I might as well stay mounted in the air. Even if I land, I might as well stay on the griffin.
Lex used the famous Elven super knot, and unless Lex comes back to untie it, Cola's going to be in his saddle for a while.
If worse comes to worse, Lex, I am perfectly fine. I'm perfectly capable of taking out a knife and cutting myself free.
Oh, I used mithril rope. Did you not know that? No, just kidding.
All right. So then, guys, we have everybody in position. Holy shit, that's a good roll for rope use. Let's pick up with initiative. Now, what are, with your modifications for Goliath war paint, for the cloak that you've got, and for the dex modifiers and whatnot, what is your chance of move silently, and what is your chance, maybe just put it in chat, chance of move silently, chance of hiding?
Does the
plus 10 for the cloak and plus 10 for the...
Plus 20 in total between the cloak and the Goliath.
Does it add to both or just to the hide part?
Just to the hide part.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't make you quieter. Nice, good scores. Okay.
Oops, that's 63.
63, okay.
Out of 6.
All right. Your move silently is only 55?
His dex is lower than mine.
Oh, maybe it's, maybe I'm confusing.
I'm suffering dex penalty right now that's killing 10% on both.
Right. Okay. So you guys land, and it is You can picture that this is sort of in maybe like a low spot, close to sort of one bit of mountain going up, relatively flat area. The wind is howling through here, though not as bad as it has been in past. The moon is being obscured in part by the kind of... It looks like, clouds casts hairy, kind of a helter-skelter way across the sky. There's not big patches of everything. There's just ones that drift above you. And we see two figures moving near silently across the landscape here. And I think we need to switch out our music from this happy stuff to something a little tenser. Let's see here. There's literally a song called Sneak and Get Caught by Kevin MacLeod.
Great. Can we do the Death and Axes or something?
What's the one where he escapes scot-free? Where's that song? Okay, actually, I've got a better... Where's the Invading the Cave one? I like that one a lot.
Pilfered and Escaped. I like that one. Can we play that one?
Okay, it's checking. I think it's a little bit loud. Let me just turn it down. This one's one of my favorites as well. Okay. So, first we're rolling for move silently here. So,
Da-dun, da-dun.
hey, go, dang. Healthy person doesn't make that sound. All right, so then, Falcro and Lex, please feel free to start moving your characters in.
Okay, are we able to see like the bag in the light, or is it just too far off?
You can see what you can see right now.
Okay, I can kind of see the edge of the bag, but I'm just going to move straight in.
So yeah, you
Assume
guys can
half
move.
movement.
Half movement. Oh, let me make sure I got the diagonal set up properly here.
Okay,
Half
back.
movement, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going back to where it was. Okay. So
diagonals are set up correctly now.
okay. So half movement would be. What do we got? 4 squares.
4
Yeah,
squares,
4
I think.
squares,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you guys speak Jotun now too, so you'll be able to
Yep.
overhear what their camp bullshitting is.
Okay, it's round 1.
Okay. So you're slowly making your way across, kind of going from one slight, collection of snow, maybe a little outcropping that you try and crouch behind. No sign that you've been spotted.
Okay.
Go ahead again.
There.
Go ahead again. No sign you've been spotted.
Fuck. Kev's doing dick DM tricks on us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's
I've
like,
accepted my fate.
All I see is these like range arrows coming out of him.
yeah, and then he's probably gonna like roll some dice just to like, even if he's not making checks, he's just like messing with our psyche.
I was tempted to measure distance from them. I was like, no, Falco wouldn't know exactly how far away he is. So.
Dave, 5 points mental scarring.
Go right ahead.
6 damage.
Forgot about this one.
So you can hear them talking, and it sounds like they are arguing over the best way, the best thing to jam in to brew proper beer. That is the subject of conversation. Apparently, these guys are amateur brewmasters.
I turn my attention to them as I move because this is interesting to me.
Valkyro's like, Valkyro's
Everyone
like,
mark the time. It has taken exactly 5 minutes of infiltration for the plan to go right out the window.
Well, I can listen to them as I walk.
Valkyro shouts out, gooseberries do really well with honey.
Would not
All right.
do that.
From somewhere in another plane, there's a little gnomish cook whose ears perk up.
Gooseberries, no, good berries, man. It heals you at the same time.
So then, guys, go ahead and move yourself again. Go ahead and move yourself again.
I really want to ignore that arrow. It's trying to influence how I move.
Not at all.
There.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I don't know how far I am
They're
from
still
it.
talking like, no, you've got to put in smoked something or other. That's the way to really put the flavor. Oh, you're a fool. And this kind of carries on. Go ahead and move yourselves again, guys.
Okay. Now I'm circling tactics.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself again. No sign that you've been spotted yet.
That arrow is throwing me for a loop.
So you can see these guys are sleeping in a big hide tent. You can hear the snoring from within.
Oh, that's good. I glance over at Lex. I don't make any noise, but I'm like... he doesn't probably understand me, but...
Apparently Falcro has taken up puppetry, and he is gesturing about something. Go ahead and move yourself again, guys. Oh. Oh. You hear, as you're moving along, there's kind of a snorting and snuffling. It's like as if someone's kind of stirring from their sleep in the tent. You guys can go ahead and move yourself again.
Nope. This round, I'm freezing and holding my position until that snorting stops.
Yeah, I'm crouched, and I'm like,
Okay. You hear from inside the tent. They appear to be back asleep.
Okay.
The ones outside are still arguing. Go ahead and move yourself again. Now, it appears, Falcrol, you can spot something there.
Good. We don't have to cut. Well, it's really close to that giant, though. Holy crap.
So,
what did he spot?
I signal to Lex.
you could move yourself just next to Falcro if you like. I think it's just your, maybe just outside. Can you see that now, Lex?
This here?
Yeah. That appears, that's their pile of bags. So
Okay.
no sign that they have noticed you yet, guys.
Next round.
Go ahead, move yourself, yeah?
Falcoral's gonna tempt fate and move extremely close to this tent so that he can possibly use the sound of the snoring to mask his footfalls.
Okay.
He's gonna try and wait for set his foot down. Set his foot down.
Okay. And Lex, you're making your way around the other side of the tent.
Yeah, we don't have a plan on this, but I'm going to try something.
Let me do something here then.
I feel alone.
Here, I'll, to add to the immersion here.
There comes the mood-altering music.
There you go.
Kev added dynamic lighting to the tent walls. Now I can't see anything.
I'm not hearing the music in the background. Why is that?
Yeah, it's still here. I've got it down quite low just because of the equalization. I don't want it to drown you guys out.
I never hear the music, so.
I can hear it now. I turned it all the way up.
I thought you meant in general, Brandon. I don't hear music.
Yeah.
It's really that
don't
Russian.
hear-
This is why you were really at home.
Let's hear music.
Okay, so then it is. Go ahead and make your turn again, guys, or make your round.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, both of you can hear the sound of heavy snoring, and sitting before you, this thing, even sitting down, it still towers a good 18 feet above you. So it is the height of 6 men, even sitting as it's talking, and you can see there's some big hawk of meat that the two of them are still kind of chewing on. They felled some big creature, but it does not appear that they have spotted you yet. Guys, go ahead and take another turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move there, peek around at the bags. Is there space between the bags and the tent?
They're sort of all piled right in there. It's a very, very small bit of space, but they're all sort of piled up against one of the pegs or struts that would make up the tent.
So I'll do half of my half movement and then reach down very slowly and pull out my dagger.
Okay. Your dagger is out. Now, do you have a dagger in one hand and your short bow in the other?
No, short bow's on my back.
Short bow's in your back. Okay, so you got nothing in your hand, your other hand.
No.
Okay. Guys, go ahead and take another turn.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of half wedge myself between the bags and the tent very slowly, using my entire turn to move slow.
Okay. All right, so you get yourself behind as much as you can. And Lex, you can still just hear the snoring, and you can see now, I think, one of the other half giant the other frost giant who is talking about the brewing process. Definitely advocating more use of crushed berries. But then...
He gets to live.
Next turn. Go ahead and move yourself again.
Is there any openings in the bag that I can easily reach?
Probably not.
Okay.
You're going to need to... Everything's sort of tied up so the shit doesn't spill out.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and put my hand on the bottom of the bag and just use the tip of my dagger to poke in a little bit and start slicing it open really slowly.
Okay. Let me roll to see. Here we go, and I'll use a big into countdown. We'll see how long it'll take you to find what you're looking for.
That's what I'm planning on doing, just looking over and cutting, reaching my hand in, searching around.
Okay. All right. So then, Lex, you move over. So you've studied this thing and you found that you can't easily get yourself in without having to cut the things. And I guess the way that the bags are sort of just tossed down, if you cut the rope, it may spill out then. So what are you thinking? What's your strategy here, Falcarel?
I was thinking about going for the underneath the bag. I'm basically ruining the bag by cutting it open, keeping the rope end up there and just cutting towards the bottom where it won't fall very far. Just try to get down and under and in. Okay.
So then, you've got your strategy in mind. Lex, did you move this round?
Yep, he moved back.
Okay. So then, let's do this. Lex, you go ahead and move yourself again, and then John, would you give us a percentile roll, please?
Hey, here goes nothing, guys. Da-da, da-da.
You're cutting it open, and you can hear to you it sounds very, very loud as you're cutting your way through the fabric, or the hide, and then something kind of falls out, and you look up. The giants don't appear to stir, but things begin falling out, and you're starting to look through. That is one round of looking. Now, next round. Lex, go ahead and move yourself again. Falcarel, give us another percentile roll. Nice.
I don't know if high or low is bad, but
so you're still rooting around through here too, looking up at the giants each time? Nothing yet. Lex, go ahead and move yourself again, and Falcarel, give us another percentile roll.
Stress is building.
Okay. Lex, you can see if, Falcor has now cut open the bag and is beginning to sort of root around through. Nothing yet, Falcor. Next round, Lex, go ahead and move, and Falcor, give us a percentile roll.
I have a feeling that's bad.
You have 5 points of Astonishing Fortune. This is a thief skill you're using. I'll let you spend a point to re-roll if you like.
What's the group's consensus?
Yes, do it.
Okay, just needed one.
Okay, so there's a thing where I think what happens is you cut open, and then a big, like, goblet, like a big sort of metal or some kind of metal goblet spills out, and you're like, whoa, and your hand goes down and catches it just as it's about to hit a bunch of coins that came out, and you sort of look up. Nothing yet. Turning it over. Lex, go ahead and move yourself, and Falcor, give us another percentile roll, please.
Ready. Now I know low's good.
Another round, looking around, ticking down.
Oh my god.
Lex, you can go ahead and move yourself, and Falcor, give us another percentile roll. Ticks down again. Falcor's got a good chunk of some of the stuff sprawled out here now on the ground. Lex, what do you want to do while Falcor's looking through? Do you want to try and join him in? It'll speed up the process, but it will make you make a move silent roll as well.
No, I think Lex is perched behind Falcor, and he is like keenly watching the giant.
Yeah, so at this point, if Lex isn't serving as my eyes, I don't even pay the giants any more attention.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Lex puts his hand on Falcor's shoulder and just points down at the stuff, and he's watching the giants.
Okay, love it. Then go ahead and Falcor, give us another roll. Ticks down yet again. There's a small, like, horde that you've sprawled out around you, and you're being so careful to make sure you're not disturbing any of the things that have fallen out or whatnot. Nothing yet, and Lex, you're hearing them. They're getting more intent into their argument about this beer thing. Like, they're kind of poking the bone with the remnants of meat on it, still steaming off at each other, and then chomping in. And these things, they're almost like casting shadows deep enough to almost hide you from that big bonfire they've got going in front of them. Falcor, go ahead and give us a roll again.
That would be kind of cool, Kev. Can you put like dynamic lighting on their tokens?
I could, I guess. You gonna spend Astonishing Fortune?
Group insistence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, do it.
Unless you want to become paste. Falcor and Lex become paste.
So, and again, another one, you go along and you're about to sort of like cut along to just get something open. You want to hurry up, like, fuck, this is taking a long time. Cut along, and you get to a point where you're almost going to hit another bulge, and it opens up, and it was some kind of like leaden glass thing. If it had shattered, it may have spilled a bunch of oil out onto this stuff.
This is getting too stressful.
Ticks down.
Imagine you're in my seat.
Next round, Lex, you're still keeping an eye out. The
How many more rounds?
Snoring is still going on inside. I've been ticking down.
I think Lex has his
trying
hand
to drain
on the dagger of speed, and he like ever so slowly draws it out and puts it behind him. So he's got his hand on he's holding the dagger of speed, but it's like out of sight, so no glint from the metal or.
Good stuff. Okay, Falcor, go ahead and give us another roll. Ticking down again. Then a thought hits you, Falcor. Wait, does this thing go off when it's hit? If I hit this with my dagger, will it cause it to go off?
Oh no.
I do think that, but I keep going anyway.
All right.
What if he finds the crystal first? You know. Gotta think positively.
It's always a wonder if the things Kevin says, is it actually a warning, or is Kevin just fucking with you to make you more scared?
It's a little both.
You can never tell.
Possibly both. Quite probably both.
Quite probably both.
Then, would you kindly, Lex, with your dagger of speed hidden behind you, Your other hand on Falcro, your eyes trained, darting, back and forth between these two frost giants. Falcro, give us another roll.
With a prayer to Solar on his lips, he reaches in and hopes he grabs something nice.
Cutting along, and then you hit a little bit of resistance. You push it aside. It is, I think, whose backpack had the the Summer Star and the lens in it? Was it Cola's?
That would be mine.
Cola's backpack is here. Yeah, exactly. It's
Don't
full of
say
black
that.
ice.
Don't say that, Lex.
Suddenly on Stormwind, Cola perks up.
Yeah, we cut back to Cola, who then plunges a dagger into Grimm's back. Oh God, Jesus!
And
So-
I'm gonna slowly work that out of the bag,
Okay,
very quietly.
go ahead and give us one more roll here.
Sonar guide my dagger.
Come on. You want to spend Astonishing Fortune?
Yes,
Not even checking with the group now.
it's too close.
We've only got
goes.
like
Come on.
40 minutes left, right?
There you go. It's extricated. You've got the bag.
Okay, I set it aside and I point at Lex and point at the bag and I keep looking because there's a glaive we're still looking for.
So the bag, we're confirmed the bag has the stuff that.
I want you to do that, but I can't say that without alerting the giants.
Yeah, no, but I'm just to Kev. Like, we know that Cola had the bag or had the items.
Yes. Well, I think when you pull that aside, you quickly look inside, and whatever state that it was in when it was taken is exactly the same state. They just
Okay.
grabbed that shit and stuffed it inside the bag. All right. So, the glaive. Let me just get the timer set properly here. There we go.
So maybe I'll wait till my next turn. But
Okay.
Can I do like a perception check, look about the bag, see if there's anything bulging?
There
that
is
would-
no
might-
such thing as a perception check in
well,
this game.
a wisdom check, but can I see if there's a bulge somewhere that might indicate something long is
It'll
inside
take
of the
you
bag?
time. It does not change the fact that it takes you time to look through this stuff.
yeah,
This might be one of those grab it and hope to God it's in there and get that GTFO kind of moments.
Okay, so I am going to make myself a wisdom check, and if I succeed, I'm gonna keep looking. If I fail, we're gonna leave.
Wait, no, hold on. We have the mirror and the orb.
we think
Yeah,
we
but
haven't checked Cola's bag yet.
Lex,
so-
you did. Yeah, everything's in there.
Oh, okay, it's in there. Then
So
I'm
what
gonna
what
slowly
Falco's-
put it on.
Yeah,
Okay.
what Falco's doing is he said he's gonna try to get the glaive if he can, but he's realizing we might just not need it and
Oh, you want the
cut her luck and
right.
run. But his nature is that he's going to try to keep his word. So
Fair enough. I thought if it was we're not sure if it's in there, I'm like, surely Kevin is many things, but he's not going to make us do this twice.
okay, so if this is greater than 16, we're leaving. 16 and greater. Okay, gods have spoken. I keep looking.
All right.
All right, guys.
You're
So
making
then-
me scared,
Except
man.
Lex, Falcro, in spite of finding the Summer Star and the thing, Falcro seems to still be rooting around through this stuff.
Yeah.
So, Lex, what are you doing?
I am open to persuasion. If you want to grab me and jerk me, I mean,
I don't think I'm gonna jerk
Hey,
you.
it's a Friday already?
no.
I think Lex taps Falcro on the shoulder and gives a head shake, let's bug her out.
I glance at him, but for this round I'm rooting around. So
Go ahead and give us another percentile roll.
does the 22 I just rolled?
I didn't ask you to roll it yet, so
Okay.
no. You want to spend
Rebel.
Astonishing Fortune?
I do,
Rebel.
yes. Right, there goes.
So once again, there's a bunch of stuff that shifts almost as if it's sort of the whole bag of contents. You've got so much out of it right now that it's destabilizing. But you managed to catch it. No sign of the glaive yet, but there's lots of bag to look through still.
Okay, now I'm giving myself a -8 penalty because this is getting more stressful. So
And
it's great.
Lex tapped you on the shoulder, and then if you look back, he's like buggering out.
Yeah, so 8 or greater, we're bugging out. Oh, goddamn. Still looking.
John!
Lex, go ahead and move, and Falcro, give us a percentile roll, please.
The rest of us can't see any of this.
1 point of astonishing fortune left, which means if you spend this, nothing to prevent death.
You know what? There's a chance they could hear me. It's not guaranteed.
Keep it. Don't use it.
I'm going to keep it. We're not using it.
Okay.
The noise might be what Falco needs to get the hell out of there.
So, Falcro, you've got this bag open, and you're looking around, and you see a pole in there. And you're like, this has got to be... You grab it, and you're trying to get it out, and it's slowly coming out. You pull a little more, and then you see the head of the broom. You're like, wait, what? And something falls down. Both giants look over. Thief! Thieves!
Okay.
Can we hear that?
You most definitely hear that echoing across here. So, everyone. Now,
Sorry, guys.
Lex
God damn it,
still has
Falcrel.
not been spotted. Falcrel has been. Let's roll initiative. So, we're starting off with everyone decide what you're doing with your round. Oh, jeez. Andrew, and then would you beat my 1, please?
Of course. Of course. Well, come on. I could roll a 1.
Well, you know what, guys?
It
How
could
long?
happen.
It's now. This is session 77. How long have you been waiting for something else to have to roll surprise in their tent to see if they can act?
I think.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Fucking run in.
Okay. And there's 2 giants who are all. 2 giants are going to wake up and be able to act this round. 2 are surprised. I am acting on. Let me double check here. So everyone put in what you're. If you're doing anything, what your action is.
Can I see?
I have the dagger of speed out. Can I use that as an attack with the weapon speed?
Well, yes, if you're attacking with that
Would
weapon,
you
yeah.
want to? I don't know if you'd want to.
What are you planning on doing? Well, we'll find out what you're planning on doing. So I'm missing 1 person. Who am I missing here?
Oh, sorry. I just double checked the speed of this thing. It's been so long. Okay.
Okay, nice. Then I am acting on a 10. So unsurprisingly, I am after everybody. First up, we've got Falcarel and Cola. What are you guys planning on doing?
You go ahead.
Yeah, I'm drawing back in my early days of running recklessly to things and running recklessly away from things. So I'm full on sprinting away as fast as I can in the snow.
Where are you going? Which direction?
I'm going over here for the half of my speed, and the other half I'm rounding the corner trying to get to the guys going that way.
Love that when we talked about the exfil plan, you guys expressly said you're going in the other direction. You're doing the complete opposite now. So, as is.
This was a moment of panic, and I want to break line of sight.
Okay,
so.
and Cola, what are you doing?
I'm. Can I see them from where I am? The giants.
The giants around the campfire. Yes, what you can see around the campfire. That's it.
Okay. Shit. I don't know how far the range of this spell is. I'm sorry. I was gonna try to cast command on one of them to tell them to stop.
Okay, let's see here.
But, well, you know what?
Closest one is 205 feet away.
No, I don't think I would have. I would know that this spell can't reach that far. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
I'm not sure about the restrictions for hit dice for command as well too. I don't know if there is any.
Creatures intelligence 13 or more, or those with 6 or more hit dice are entitled to a saving throw. Creatures with 13 or higher intelligence and 6 hit dice only get 1 saving. So
It's out of range.
So they get a save.
It also only lasts for a round. So telling
Yeah.
something to stop
I'm. You know what? I think I would know that, so I think I'm just gonna move.
Yeah. Okay. Then it is Grim, Tom, and Lex's turn. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so Lex is going to step to the corner of the tent and attack the post or the strapping or whatever is holding the tent up with the dagger of speed.
Okay. So why don't you give us?
Interesting.
Let's see here.
Call.
Wood. Let's see here. Go ahead and give us a
And he's going to draw
D20 roll, Dave, at minus. What's your damage bonus with the dagger of speed? +2?
It's +1, +1.
+1. Okay, so 1d20 minus 1, please. Where you're making a save for the item, basically. And they succeeded. So you hit it. It doesn't quite. I mean, these are, you can picture in a giant's tent, it's pretty fucking big things. And even with the magical effect of it too, it doesn't quite cut through. That is something you could spend Astonishing Fortune on if you want, but I'm not sure if that's what you want.
Could he attack it twice this round since he's a fighter?
That I'm only making one item save for it this round.
Gotcha.
Okay, so.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Tom or Grim, what are you guys doing?
I was going to cast Tasha's Streak to the west of us, of where I am.
Okay, what's the range on Tasha's Shriek?
So I got that from one of your special books, and I don't know. I don't think I ever got the range on that.
Okay, hold on.
Does this count as him getting another book?
The wizard spell.
Yeah.
Guys getting a book? Everybody drink.
Okay, so
Last night, or was it last night or Wednesday when he did it, but he got like 4 or 5 books at a time, and I was like, Kevin, you can't be doing this. I got to pace this out.
Okay. Tasha's.
I'm okay with an extra sip of tea, though, on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, true. Not all of us can be Brandon with his scotch.
Oh, there it is.
It's already done.
10 yards per level, so you're level 7?
Yep. So 7 yards.
210 feet.
All right. 210 feet to the west of me.
Okay, and
Then.
there's a screech. All right. So they
Get any of their attention? Okay.
All right. Then Tom, what are you doing?
Right, he was getting ready, so he's going to jump on the back of the griffin and
Okay.
fly towards the.
Well,
tent
you're
to
going
see
to
what
get
he can-
on. So again, you know the action economy. 77 sessions we've been playing. So you're going
So
to
it's
get
move.
onto the griffin, and that'll be it. You're not going to be able to move this round.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. There we go. Let's put this one to the back for you. There you go. All right. So you are mounted on the griffin. Now, if you thought you'd be sitting on the griffin, I'm fine with you then taking your griffin move if you like.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think can you see anything? Oh yeah, you got your dark vision activated. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and you guys know what your griffin move. I think it's like 50 or something.
Yeah.
Insane. So, then it is the giant's turn. One of them is gonna grab its
So much
ready.
for knocking someone else's tent down. It's a colossal failure.
Oof.
Just,
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
it was a giant failure, not a colossal failure.
Oh, shit.
I should have knolled better.
Or tied their shoelaces together.
Okay. 2 of them have gotten ready here. All right. That is it for the giant's turn. They actually can move a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay, end of the round, guys. We're on to round 2. So, Andrew tied us last time. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round.
So we're not supposed to be able to see anything other than that campfire, right?
You can't because you are a human. You can cast light if you want, but
Yeah, I could see them because I'm a dwarf.
All right. Well,
Okay.
you can tell me where to throw the fireball.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know that works.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
I can only give you the general
All right,
area.
everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then, Andrew, would you beat my 9? Oh, keep
I
it
see
interesting.
a pattern starting. What am I gonna do? Let's keep things simple. Old faithful.
All right. So we got Grim, Tom, and Lex acting on a 9. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Lex is running.
Okay.
Oh shit! There's another giant over here.
All right. Then it is. What about Tom or Grim?
Oh, can I verbally
I'm
call
going to
out
double move towards
Violet?
the fire.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
So that would take me to.
Okay. All right, so Tom is flying directly in there. Sorry, Lex, what did you want to say?
I was gonna whistle for Violet, but
Okay, yep. So the next round, Violet will start moving over towards you. Then, what about Grim?
I was next to Girl, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna get on top of Girl.
Okay.
Just for this round.
Let me go. Let me put Girl to the back for you here. Boom. There you go. You're on top. All right, so you're mounted up on top of Girl now. Then, Falcirl, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move my half my speed, turn around, and with the words of a divine invocation on my lip, cast light on this guy back here.
Okay. Makes a save.
Okay, so there's a light at his feet, guys.
Okay. Well,
like a
hold on.
torch.
You tried to cast it in his eyes, didn't you?
Well, on him, yeah, but if he makes it, then it goes behind him. It doesn't negate the spell.
Is that what it expressly says?
Yeah, it says the kind of creature spell resistance negates the spell while saving throw indicates the spell is centered immediately behind the creature.
Okay, so then it's not on him, it's immediately
Well, it's
behind him.
Behind him, so yeah.
So you have some light behind him.
Yeah, my intention was to, hey, human, you can see him now.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's
if you
blocked
could-
by the tent, though. If it's behind him.
Well, yeah. So, but there's a light there, like a radius, like a torch, so that
It's a-
signal. It's a signal. It's like
But, John, it's a 60-foot long tent that blocks line of sight.
right, but we didn't know where Tom was gonna go. So
Yeah. So
well,
you
no,
cast
it's not
it.
for Tom. It's more for Grim. Like
Yeah,
the-
it's unfortunately like from where he is right now. And again, it's behind him. I don't know why you're putting it on there. You just read the spell. It's behind him, which
I don't.
means
But, well,
it's
my
right.
intention was it's behind
I know
him.
what your
so he-
intent was, but you tried casting it on him. You were unsuccessful.
Okay.
It means the spell's right there, and there is a giant-sized tent that I just told you was blocking line of sight, right? So
No, it's not for line of sight. What I'm saying is he's cast. There's light being cast from it, so somebody who can't see in the dark can see a silhouette back there. They just can't see what it is.
no, they can't because the thing blocks line of sight. The radius on your light is only what 15 feet.
Well, no, it's like a torch.
Right,
20-foot
isn't a
radius
torch-
globe.
Yeah.
20-foot radius globe. I'm just saying it's
So
like
that means
darkness
it's 40
everywhere.
feet. A 60-foot tent is bigger than that. It's only going 20 feet up. It is a light behind, and the strength of that light is enough that it fizzles out once it's past that radius. So he cannot see that unless he's on that side.
right.
I'm just not saying it
Okay,
correctly.
let's move forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. There's a light. If he has a view on that, then yes, he would be able to see that. All right, then it is Cola's turn. What are you doing, Cola?
Waiting for everyone to kind of come back.
Wait.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, John, hold on just 1 second here. Mo, why did you move yourself back after...
Mo, you're muted.
You muted.
Yeah, that's where you were when I looked last.
Right, I'm climbing as part of the move. I
Okay.
forgot to include that.
All right. Go ahead. Sorry, Cola.
He's
No
at
problem.
40
I'm
feet,
just
which is
casting Silverbeard for this round.
Okay. All right. Then it is Giant's turn. So 1, 2, 4, 5.
Giants Adventure Vision.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
I
can
forgot
charge
about
in.
that today. I started thinking they would.
What's your AC, Falcro?
Well, I wasn't sprinting this turn, so that's good. My AC is 4.
4, okay. I need
I know.
an 11 to hit you. No, I need a 3 to hit you.
Oh God.
18.
Yep.
So,
That'll do it.
oh, here we go. So it comes racing in. Brings that big axe down. His AC is reduced now because he did have to charge to get to you. And, not huge, you take 17 points of damage. Full DR will apply. And seeing you come in, whoa. I'm going to roll randomly on a 1 to 3. It goes for Lex. On a 4 to 6, it's throwing at Typhoon. Typhoon, so it's you're sweeping in. This thing looks up at you. And what is Typhoon's AC?
AC 2.
AC 2, okay. So then I need a 5 to hit you. It grabs a rock and hurls it up at Typhoon. I roll 10.
Uh-oh.
Typhoon takes...
Not good.
Aya. That is 17 points of damage. Then they step out and are trying to find what the hell's going on. The other ones have just woken up, so they cannot act. That is it for the giants. I think everyone's taken their turn then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. End of the round. Round 3.
What did Cola do this round?
I cast Silverbeard.
Silverbeard.
I'm waiting for all of you to come back to, like, I'm not gonna...
Okay. Then it is... Whoop, there's a dog in the camp as well. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then, Andrew, would you kindly beat my 6? 4, nice. I'm not until a 15.
Bug out.
Okay. 4, 4, 4. I wonder what you guys are doing.
Well, yeah, me too.
I don't freaking know.
Well, you would have decided before, right?
Yeah,
4, okay. Everyone's moving, so guys, what are you... let's do the ones closest to the giant first. We got Tom, Lex, and Falcarel. What do you guys
Falco
do?
is full on sprinting away from this giant, so there's an attack opportunity.
Okay.
Blam.
I expect to get hit.
Hit again. Where are you going?
Run faster than you.
Jesus, that's 20 points of damage.
Well,
DR
good thing I
applies.
ran. Okay, so that's the first leg of my run. And you could run 3 times your speed on a full sprint or 4?
3 times, I believe.
Okay, so 40. Where's my silver beak?
Okay. Jet!
That's 2 of mine, and then 40 more. I'm just right there. There she is. Okay.
Okay. All right.
where are you guys? You guys are so far away.
Typhoon? Tom, you
He's
move.
going to full withdraw directly to the north.
Okay.
So that's 3 times. So that's 150. Or can you?
No. You don't move
Withdraw.
3 times your movement with a withdrawal. You move a third of your movement on a withdrawal. If what you need
he's
is no
gonna just
attacks of
flat out
opportunity.
run, and then
I mean, you're high enough. Honestly, you don't need to withdraw. You've got yourself up 20. You're only 4 squares up, right? No, you're like eye level for these things. So yeah, you're gonna want to be careful then. If you're
Yeah, he's gonna
withdrawing,
But it's not an attack of opportunity with a rock.
no,
just
it's
their
a tree. It has a rock, although it does have an axe out as well.
Honestly, if you have more than 25 hit points on your Typhoon, I would just flap the hell away. Get away if you can.
What do you think, Tom? What are you doing?
he's going to flat out move as fast as possible to get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay. So you're 20 feet up. These things are 21 feet tall, and you're within its reach.
Would withdraw be better then?
Withdraw. So what is Typhoon's movement? Is it 50?
Well, it says fly 100. I'm looking at the...
You're writing? Okay, so if it's 100, then you could move 30, let's say 30 feet. So that'd be 6 squares you could still move and not take the attack of opportunity.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try that then.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice. Okay, so you... So at least you didn't get the attack of opportunity on you. Oh, boy. Then the other two guys. We've got... you can move Violet as well, too, because you did call her last round. Cola has just cast out. Silverbeard, you're moving. What are you doing? You're on. We've already said you were tied on to Stormwing, so we can put you on there.
Right. I'm moving, so I'm trying to move over towards the others to help Silverbeak and Violet.
Okay.
Kind of like, hey, we're gonna get going. Like, get ready.
Okay. So Dave, do you want to move Violet over?
Yeah, I'm just counting squares.
Okay. All right. So then, the Giants. 1, 2.
Oh, I didn't go yet.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I can't see anything, so I'm just flying up.
Okay.
See, do I see that light spell at least that came on the back of the tent?
Your maximum up is 5. You can maybe see a little bit of light coming from the back of the tent, but
Okay.
you can't see anything there any longer.
All right. Fair
All
enough.
right.
Don't see anything.
Just fireball it anyway.
So,
I'd have to get closer to it. Fireball. It's probably not worth it. It only goes 90 yards or 80 yards.
That's 240 feet.
Yeah, I'm still pretty far away.
okay, so this moves to here, and it's going to throw a rock
right.
at you, Falcarol.
They can see me?
Then, let's see here.
Oh, I guess I could have fireballed these guys over here. Shoot, whatever. Next time.
Tom. Oh, shit. It's going to throw a rock at Typhoon as well.
Oh, that's straight as the crow.
I'll roll the
hoping-
attack roll in chat. How about that?
I was hoping I got far away, couldn't see me. Oh no.
Sorry.
Must have really good dark vision.
Okay. Then, this is against Typhoon. Now, with your withdraw, I'm assuming there's a bonus to AC, isn't there, with a withdraw?
I don't remember. I think so.
Are you talking house rules?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the house rule for withdraw. I got it. Let's see here. Withdraw, plus 2 AC. Okay, so that means your AC actually is 0. I need a 4. All right, I need a 7 to hit Typhoon. So here we go. Miss! I rolled a 4. So Tom, you can see this boulder just passes right by where you guys are and lands somewhere off. Now, Falcor, I'll roll in chat for my attack against you as well. Your AC is what right now because of your sprint?
I lose my dex bonus, right?
I think it said there's a further penalty as well for
Is there?
running.
W combat and suffer penalty, lose dex and 1
And
AC.
suffer another, so you lose your
Okay.
dex and it's 1 worse.
Oh god, you're gonna hit me on a 2 or higher.
What's your AC, a 5?
The AC is 4 normally with my dex included. Without it, I'm at a 7.
7 and then plus 1, so it's an 8.
Yep.
Oh god, an 8,
Yeah.
so I need to roll a 1 to miss. Here we go. Let's
Come on,
see.
dice gods.
1, 2, 3. Oh, shit.
Fuck.
All right. Damage is
Hopefully it's less than 28.
I can't even. Are you at 28?
I'm 28. I took 2 hits from a giant.
Oh my god.
21 points of damage from the rock.
Oh god.
Can I? Is there
Holy
any way for me to
shit.
coax Silverback to like go pick you up?
You can
have a-
feel like there's
I have
it
enough movement to get to Silverbeak and hop on my turn.
clips you in your shoulder, so I think you feel the what do you call it? Like your shoulder blade. Like there's a fracture for sure in the shoulder blade.
Yeah.
These other ones are still trying to figure out where the hell the noise is coming from because they heard that shriek.
Come on,
The other
Grim.
ones
Now's your
come
time to
out.
shine.
Okay.
Is it really? Okay.
All right.
I don't see them. Like, I can't do anything.
There's one right there.
Oh yeah, I can hit those guys. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I gotta get closer.
That is the end of the round. Then it is. No one's got any attacks. Next round, guys. Round 4.
Fireball their campsite.
Quick question, Kev. Though,
Yeah.
since I did say I flew up high, is the distance between there? It's going to be probably too high to hit that.
Oh yeah,
right?
actually. Well, no, it's 300 feet, right? You're at most.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to get 100 feet up.
Well, no,
so-
I mean, I 100 feet up. So, but my question is, because of Pythagoras, Pythagoras theorem and everything, is
Yep.
that going to put these guys up here out of range?
I don't think so, because the range of fireball is 300 feet, isn't it?
It's 900. It's 10 yards plus 10 yards a level. So that would be
Fireball's
80
only
yards.
10 yards in this edition.
Plus 10 yards per level.
Plus
so
10 yards a level. So
he's at
that would
That's really low.
80 yards, so 240 feet.
240 feet is the range, and that's
Yeah,
so
then
I'd
that
have to
for
get-
sure would not
Well,
be
they're
able to reach him.
they're 10 to 60 feet tall. You could smash their tent.
I can't see it.
You can't cast it till level 5.
From
so
where
that-
you are, you can, because of the light spell, you would be able to see at least the outline of the tent at this point.
Okay, could I cast it within range to hit the tent?
20, probably, yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll do that. Okay,
Okay.
that's needed to make sure.
All right. So then, let's see here. So Andrew, you are still kicking my ass in initiative. So would you kindly beat my 8?
Okay, beat him this time, Andrew.
I beat him last time.
Beat him.
8.
No, you keep tying. You tied a 1, 9, and a...
No, the last time I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Oh,
I beat
right.
I beat his.
Okay, so you...
Kevin,
Yeah.
Not
question
lost yet.
for you. Although maybe this actually it takes a round to cast stone shape, so maybe this wouldn't work. But would I be able to use that to like target one of the boulders they try to throw at us? I think that by the time I cast it, though, it's gonna be irrelevant.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, once it's lodged into you guys and you're buried under them, then absolutely. Let me just make this into a gravestone and good.
Sure.
Alrighty, so we've got Tom. Who am I missing here? Oh, I'm just missing Kola. Kola.
Sorry, with that not being possible, I can't even see them. So I think we'll just make like everyone else.
You hear
Alright,
the
so-
voice of Gandalf in your head. Fly, you fools.
Fly, you fools! Tom, Falcarol, Lex, and Kola are up first, along with some giants who are moving.
Falcarol moves up to Silverbeak and hops on with his turn.
Okay.
Lex does the same.
As I'm right beside
Actually,
Falcor, would I have enough reach to reach over and touch him just to?
I
give
will
him a
extend
quick-
my fingers for
To
you.
touch who?
just to touch Falcor to give him a quick cure light.
Give us a.
Oh, I- you know, I
I don't
can't-
think so.
no,
If you guys
and
are
I've
trying to
already
take
put
off
in-
picture like two birds trying to get in close.
Yeah. And I've
Yeah.
already put. It doesn't matter. I've already put my initiative. I forget how to AD&D.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Fifth edition lately.
Okay. All right. So then.
Lex tries his favorite Legolas move, where he's like running along and then grabs onto it and
Sweeps up. Yep. Okay. So it looks like film in reverse as you get up onto the thing. Thomas, what are you doing?
I'm getting the hell out of.
So Typhoon could, in theory, run just like what Falcarol did, which is 3 times your move, so you'd be moving 300. Which may put you... No, it still wouldn't put you out of the range of these fucking...
at least get out of short
They can
range.
see me.
What's that?
Depends if they can see me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But you are silhouetted against a sky right now, so... what are you doing?
Is
Go
there
ahead and move yourself.
Is there any terrain I can sort of like duck behind?
There's those
sky.
trees there. Those are there. So if you want to try and like zip down and get behind them, you can definitely take advantage of that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Bowling. Rock into a pile of... A giant round thing into a pile of...
It's one of
standing
these. I think you missed it, David. That's how they got away from them last time. Is that flying nape of the earth and taking advantage of the terrain to cut out their line of sight,
Sweet.
so they wouldn't be able to
Which is kind of dangerous flying at those speeds of the black and night where you only see 60 feet in front of you.
Exactly. Okay, so Typhoon, is that as far as you can move?
No, hang on. That was 8. I've got 2 more.
Can't you move? If he moves 100, he can move 20.
Yeah.
20 squares.
20 squares.
So that was 10 squares.
Is that all you intend to move, or do you move? You want to move your 20?
No, he's going to.
Okay. All right.
4,
The rest of you guys.
5.
So Lex is spending the turn getting on Violet. Falcor's spending a turn getting on Silverbeak. Cola and Girl. So Cola, what are you doing?
I was just gonna be moving then.
Okay.
You had balls calling us thieves.
Okay, so you're starting to take off. Grim.
All right, yes, I hope you're not there, friends. And I chuck it at the light I can see.
Okay, so there's this little
that-
bead of light that surges down, and we see it sort of right through the tent, and there's this massive explosion. Unfortunately, none of them are in there, but you have ruined their tent, so you have returned the favor for what they did to you.
Okay. Yeah,
Then-
darn it.
It is their turn. All right, so we've got some cover. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oop, wrong thing. There we go.
Oh shoot. I like that.
All right, what is Silverbeak's AC?
Oh, great, he's targeting better her than me at the moment. Silverbeak's AC is listed somewhere. There it is. It is 2.
2. Okay, so I need a 5 to hit Silverbeak. All right, you gonna roll in chat?
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whew. Oh, just hits him. Oh no.
That's okay, Silverbeak. You can take it. I hope you can take it.
Silverbeak takes 17 points of damage.
It's okay, girl. I'll heal you. Just fly.
And then Typhoon, you have cover right now, which means I need a 7. I need a 7 to hit you.
They've got that good vision.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we talked about that
Missed by
earlier.
1 again. Holy shit. So you see the trees are just smashed, like bits of pine and whatnot all come flying through as a second boulder goes hurtling through and lands, 200 yards beyond where you guys are. Typhoon once again squawks as it ducks and weaves to try and get out of the way. Then, have we missed anyone's turn? Is that everybody? That's everyone. Okay. Next round, guys. Andrew's still kicking my ass here. Andrew, beat my 4.
Ooh, that's a tougher one.
Yes.
Is everyone moving on a 3?
I think everyone's sprinting on the 3.
Okay.
Fly as far away, fast away as we go. Get out of there.
Okay.
Go.
If you guys are taking advantage, and again, you have fought these things before, you would have talked about the strategy. I am not making another attack on you guys. If you are going the full out speed, you will be able to find natural terrain to either conceal yourself or to prevent them from seeing you.
Oh, and Cola's completely airborne and just telling Stormwind to just book it. So yeah.
The last thing you hear is this angry shouting from the giants behind you.
As a player, I apologize to everybody for doing that, but as a character, nope.
All right, guys. So, with you guys flying off back towards Sky Tower Shelter, Falcarol is very badly banged up. However, that pain is soothed in part by you having recovered the Summer Star. Operation Summer Star is a resounding success. So, let's calculate some XP here. We have, 1 point of Astonishing Fortune left?
1 left. Just. Oh my god. I'm going to assume that I don't get a chance to heal myself as we fly because we're booking it back.
For the first little bit, you would have a chance to catch your breath, and you can go ahead if you have any.
Okay.
I can throw
No,
him a couple.
you're flying. You're
Yeah,
don't
you
try to
can't-
get close to me.
There is no docking port with griffins.
Oh, okay. I could throw a heal on Stormwing. Stormwing is still kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, Stormwing's kind of
I'll
hurt.
throw a cure light.
I'm gonna get my Silverbeak first because I'm just like that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
7. I'll drop 2 cure mods into her.
My last session was July 10th.
Is it really that? It's been a while since we were missing sessions.
Has it? I felt like you've been late with us more recently than that.
I think it's
recorded
more that we just haven't had a Dave missed I think one session of the ones we had, and then we didn't play for a really long time.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
true. We didn't play for a while.
Phoenix
Okay.
Knight had asked if we were back on schedule.
Yes, we are absolutely.
Yeah. Every other week.
We also have a new hero joining the party as well too. Next session. So let's
Hopefully
see.
his tenor is not short-lived.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to give you. Let's see here. All right. So you guys, you did get in a fight and you did run away, but it does count as a fight. So, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you today. Each of you guys, for XP that you're gaining, is 2,100. So that's 2100 XP for today's escapade. And in fact, guys, you know what? Bump that up to 2,200 because you also did recover your loot. And then for the fighters, let's see here. You guys defeated 20 hit dice worth of adversaries. Even though it was really technically... Oh, and do Rangers get bonus XP for using their skills? I think they
I'm
do.
just checking that now. Ranger successful use of
Ranger's
special
handbook.
ability. Yes, they do.
Yeah, so you
So
guys,
you guys
both,
get a crap load of.
both of you successfully used your hide and seek or hide and move sound abilities.
Hide and seek.
They get 100 per each.
Technically, I guess
successful
that's what
use.
you did, right?
We played hide and seek with the Giants.
Operation Hide and Seek.
Plus, that's a nice chunk of experience.
And now I'll deploy my most powerful weapon, Marco.
So what was the bonus for?
It's 100 per use, so we got 200 each.
200, yeah, for your thief skills. All right.
So 2,200 plus the 200 plus the hit dice.
Yes.
Correct.
Ding.
Nice!
Did you
Flex.
get level 8 Ranger?
Atta boy.
I was pretty close to this already, so
What level? Are you 9th level now?
8.
8th level, okay. So go ahead and give us, what is it, 2d10, I think, or is it Ranger D8?
They get D10,
10
the
in
warrior
this edition,
class.
right? Yeah. Nice. So give us a 2d10 roll there, Lex. Let's see what hit dice is. Ooh. 2. Oh! Now, is the Thomas rule in effect for you right now? Did you eat it on your last hit dice roll?
I rolled a 5 on my last one.
You rolled a 5 on your last one, so the Thomas rule is in effect. Roll 2d10 again.
Here, I'm just going to do them both at the same time.
9.
Yes.
A 9.
Beautiful. So 9 hit dice back. You've recovered the lens. You've recovered the Summer Star, and you've defeated and humiliated some.
And Lex has a +4 con bonus.
Does he really? Holy shit!
Yeah, because this was my second time playing a 2nd edition character with Kevin, and I thought, gotta have an 18 con.
Con is a good investment. Yeah. So you're at 90 hit points is your maximum now, right? Holy
Guess who's our new
smokes.
tank?
Yeah. All right, then. For those, anyone else, Ding?
No, I'm a ways off.
I'm just crusting over 100,000, but I've got another 50 to go.
Very nice.
I need
make
another
sure
30,000 before I actually level.
if you said you're 8th level, Dave. Now.
Yeah.
So adjust your THAC0, because that will still go down, and then for your saving throws will not change until level 9.
Hey, Dave, guess what? Welcome to the rank of spellcasters. You get a first level spell.
Oh, nice.
Now you get experience for casting spells.
So this, I guess, the blessing of Mieliki, right? Of you, because isn't Mieliki your patron goddess? Yeah, cool. All right, so then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 77 of this was our quarantine campaign. It's crazy that it's still ongoing, and both the quarantine and the the ongoing crisis and the campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game we're playing, or the campaign in general, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. You can also find a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have a channel dedicated to this campaign, as well as a bunch of other great channels dedicated to a bunch of other things, like finding a group, like most games we run on the channel, online conventions, selecting between and setting up your virtual tabletops. Lots of great stuff, lots of great people. You are more than welcome to join us over there. In addition, there is a link down below to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is currently still not working. That is the charity fundraising initiative we run on the channel that benefits SOS Children's Villages International, a really terrific organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. Once we have the donation link working again, all donations that go through that go directly to SOS Children's Villages International, and none of it goes to the channel, none of it goes to any other middleman. In addition, we also have a charity fundraising raffle that we have once every couple of months. Because of the difficulties we've had with donations for all of October, or part of October and part of this month, I'm going to extend the deadline up till January 1st. So we won't be doing the raffle draw until January 1st on that one. And then that may change as well too, but we'll see. Keep your eyes on the channel, but we will have that donation link up and working again soon. Last thing I will say is a huge thank you to such a terrific turnout after a long summer of spotty kind of sessions. It was so good to see all of you guys again. So Andrew, Brandon, Mo, John, and Dave, thank you so much for joining us today, guys. I had so much fun trying to kill you with frost giants.
It was close.
It was pretty close. Oh man, and you would have got away scot-free too. If
had you not got greedy.
I'm playing a character.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna try and get the halberds.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a selfless act. He was trying to do that for Tom.
Definitely. Yep. So, for those listening at home, we'll be back again in the Icewind Dale in 2 weeks' time. Until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes in the Icewind Dale have gotten up to. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.